Hey, everybody. I messed up already. I'm blaming COVID brain. I was supposed to have our nice little fancy thing that Tim put together, but I didn't because here we are.
Here we are.
You're welcome, everybody. Welcome to we had a week off last weekend because of Labor Day, right? 50-50, I'm going to say Labor Day or Memorial Day. I get them fucking things mixed up every damn time, you know?
Right.
Yeah. So we had last week off, and we're all back again. And Ken just texted us, and he's pussying out. So hell with you, Ken. You're gonna leave us to die here, you know.
He was your healer.
Yeah, I know he was. Now we're all dead.
Well, I'm kind of using healer in air quotes.
Yeah, true.
After the horse event.
After the horse, after you guys are now
the horse or the
traumatized.
Horse? There was horrors, and I missed it.
Yeah, well.
God, welcome everybody. How many viewers we got? One. All right, welcome.
At zero.
Person.
Welcome viewer.
Viewer. Yeah, it's probably a bot. It's the Russian bots are watching.
They count too.
Hey, we'll take it. If it gives us a penny in the bank, we're good to go, guys. But
That's
welcome everyone. So it's been a bit. We've any new updates, everybody? What's going on in your lives? What's up, Tim? What's up? Start from the top and work our way down. What's going on with you? Anything cool, new, exciting?
What's funny is I've been running you guys through this hex crawl, and then I think it was like maybe not even a week later, Kelsey released that she's going to be doing another Kickstarter down the line of another 3 zines, and the first one is, I guess, about exploration.
Oh, really?
Oh, cool. Yeah. She sent us like a copy of what she's done so far.
Okay.
So I'm kind of curious to see what it'll look like.
Yeah.
When she's done and everything. So yeah, that was kind of neat to get, but not too much. I just got home like about a half hour, 45 minutes ago. So I was scrambling my ass off to try to get these last minute preparations. I thought I was going to have the last hour to get done. So
Yeah, I know. I get it. I hit the gym. I'm like, I got to have an aborted effort at the gym tonight just because I got to be back here at 7, not 8, because I'm still in my head of 8, not instead of 7 where we change the time, and that's never going to go away. So you had a cool thing of the week, Tim, other than Kelsey's thing, or is that?
No, I mean, I probably do, but I don't have enough effort into me to bother digging anything out. So
it's cool, not cool enough.
I'll tell you what. All right, I finished all these are going to be shipping out probably tomorrow.
All right, what we got
Patreon stuff. Yeah,
right, let's solo layout.
The adventure for the Gauntlet of Sheol. They'll be coming out, and then here it is. And I did another batch of the Kickstarter magic items. So you have 4 little magic item cards coming there. There's your ring of Ostin.
The ring of whose?
Ostin.
Oh, nice. You detailed it out. I look forward to seeing what it does when I get it in the mail.
You there's not much in there that is going to do much.
Yeah, I know.
Well, we know what it doesn't do. It doesn't heal you.
It don't heal me, and it fucks me. So as every magic item in Tim's game. Oh, something special. Nope. Not a bit.
Oh, well, I mean, of all the people that are playing, you should know that better than anybody.
I know. That's why I was like, I'll put it on. All right.
I'm going to get screwed either way, so I might as well have a shiny item on me when I
when I die. So
it's good thinking.
How about you, Paul? What's up, man? What's going on? What's new? What's shaking?
For me, I have been working hard to get the new zine out before Halloween.
Nice. The crit happens.
This is and this is actually not the finished one. This is just the one I got printed off. It's it's a hex crawl. It's a horror hex crawl.
All right.
Or the hex crawl of horror.
Is that like a succubus on the cover there? It's
no, the devil.
All right, I can't quite see.
Don't put succubuses on stuff because Joe will.
Yeah, it kind of looked like a sticks to come hither pose a little bit there. I was got to zoom in to actually see it. So
I'm just trying to get this out, and then just for Halloween, and if people want to run hex crawls and have just a horror theme to it, then that's for them.
All right, cool, good deal.
Yeah, from what you described of it, it sounds very cool, Paul.
Yeah, you want to give a quick. You want to spill the goods? Tell them a little bit about what it is and get the.
Well, it's real simple. And it's really for those DMs who like when they
do this. Going to come hither post too, Paul. Just it helps the sales if you want you personally.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, of course. And there'll be a link. There's a link in the private chat. So if
All right.
okay.
that in there, you can. But anyway, yeah, the bottom line is this is for DMs who, when they look at a hex map, have this anxiety attack of what am I going to do?
Yeah.
And so I take the option of working with what is called a hex flower, which is that is right there.
Okay.
And then basically you can roll on tables and fill your the hexes are 6 miles, and basically you can roll for the different locations or for the encounters. So there's 12 encounters, there's 12 locations.
Okay.
And a hex has 6 points, obviously. So there are 6 what are called 6 dominating forces and 6 locations. So but only 1 dominating power. So at the center of that, one of these creatures has control of the area, the 6-mile area, and the rest are something that the party has to deal with. And then you can choose to upset the whole hex if you want to go after the center, go after the power, or if you want to deal with the various forces that are within that area. And so that's basically what it is. Is trying to help DMs narrow their focus a little bit, and then give them away. It's got worksheets in here so they can work on their own. If they want to just make copies and just kind of go through the process, they can work on their hex, things like that. Then they got their locations and forces that they want to deal with. They can roll there and get all that. And then I even give them little tokens if they want to print that out.
So it's like a little workbook then, huh?
Yeah, it's like a little work. Then you can do it on cardstock if you want. If you want to use these as your tokens or something like that, you can do that.
That's
cool. So it's just a little toolkit. It's basically what it is. I'm not telling anybody how to run a hex crawl. This is what I did for me to narrow my focus, so that if I want to run one, I am not looking at a gajillion hexes that I have.
And like big random tables. That's all it would be.
Correct.
You're echoing, Joe.
Yeah, where's that coming from?
You do that sometimes. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Hello.
Now it's gone now.
Okay. All right.
Yep, but it's up in the store now, so feel free to jump on
there's
video
no link
tomorrow.
There's no link there though, Paul.
He's got one in the private chat.
I don't see it. Do you?
You don't see it?
All I see is evening all. That's the only one I see.
Oh, okay. I'll put it in there.
Okay.
If I can.
Yo, RPG Dad and Erudite DM. Whoa, we're up to 6 people. Terry here. Hello.
Excellent. Thanks.
All right, we're rocking. What do you got, Vance? What's going on with you, man? Where's Shaking?
Make sure I don't use any big words and scare anyone away.
All right.
I know that cost you last time.
Let's see. Saturday, we went over to Olympic Peninsula up to Port Townsend, which is an old Victorian historic town up on the northern edge of the peninsula. It's got a couple of big, old Navy emplacements, shore emplacements for defending us, I think, from the Spaniards. I can't remember. And so I haven't gone up there for a while. It happened to be like the boat festival that day, unbeknownst to us. So the town was just overrun. But we had a grand time out. And then, as I was talking in chat before game, we had my Sunday night BX game last night, where our brave adventurers were involved in a ship-to-ship combat as they were out.
I love it.
Traveling to an island to contact some seagoing dwarves out there who have access to some volcano-fired forges that can create some material that they need for their bigger campaign. So
all right,
there was some good fun chaos, which was culminated with a dwarven galley coming and punching a hole through the pursuing ship and making it go away.
Nice. A dwarven galley has to lead with the warhammer on the prow.
Yeah, well,
instead of that pointy thing,
they rammed their ship, hold it, and sank it in a single shot. And I was basically described it as, the dwarves just treat everything that they have as having a hammer. So
nice.
That's
nice. Yep. My cool thing, I came down with COVID last week and I went back to the gym today. So that's really it. I survived COVID again, second time, and here we are. I did the little workout at the gym. As long as they're not full capacity, I could tell, but I'm 95% there. So life is good. Still alive. Every day you get up, still alive. That's a good day. There's this code. I think I was telling some of you guys in a private chat. It's a gym with mostly young guys and the buff in shape and a few girls, but it's not a meathead gym. Right, it's not one of those asshole meathead gyms. Everybody just dropping 400 pounds on the squat, making sounds and this and that. And it's not one of those kinds of gyms where you have like everybody just doing aerobics or whatever they call aerobics these days, spin class or whatever the new name of the year is, and like a bunch of women just gabbing around the coffee section or whatever. You know what I mean? The people eating, drinking shakes or whatnot. It's something in the middle. But there's a bunch of us there. There's maybe a core of 10 or a dozen middle-aged guys like our age. And we all show up, we see each other there, and we give each other a nod, a gesture, a nod of, hey. And it's kind of like a secret code. It's like, you're still alive too, huh? You're still doing it too. You haven't given up yet. Good job. Yep, we know. It's like an old man code.
Well, it's from going in. Remember, just like going in high school, and you'd always just see something. You may never talk to the guy, but you might just nod at him.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's just the Gen X, recognition.
Yep.
Like that. I don't know.
It's a little bit more because there's a little bit of sympathy and empathy in the look and the nod, because we're all going through the same.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like we all wake up in the morning and have pulled the muscle at least once a week somehow without knowing what we did. Right? We all deal with the bullshit of middle-aged life, and yet we're still going. So yeah. We all stock up on that Bengay and acetaminophen, So So that's my cool thing of the week. I'm still alive. I guess that's the cool thing. So yeah.
I am just bringing up I thought I had my hex on this one, and it's on this one. And all right, and I'll bring up. I added the map for you guys. Remember that map? Let's see here. Share the player, so that way you guys can take a look at it now.
Okay.
And you can blow it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool.
So you guys are in that. Looks like a Northman crypt little house there. So that's where you guys are currently at, and that's the guesstimation of about where it's supposedly leading.
Okay. And I actually took somewhat decent notes last time. It's been a couple of weeks. Maybe we'll give a little update or something. You want me to?
Yep, please do.
A thing here. We sold shit, and we have stuff left. We have an amulet, this princess diadem of a member of the Silver Knives, and we had the nice scroll case that had the map to this tomb that we're going to, and the woman who had it had that Silver Knives amulet on her. We have a couple buckets of rough moonstones that we haven't been able to sell yet. We had a week off while Paul made some penance so we could cast some spells again. My particular problem of I can't heal when I'm wearing this ring is can't be solved by anybody, but Parson Roberts needs to learn some more. He needs to figure out stuff about demons and what their connections to various things are and whatnot. But anyway, we set out 12 miles to the Komor Forest, 3 to 4 days each way to get there, 3 miles of cautious, 4 faster. I think we did the cautious route because we don't want the random encounters. We hit the king's. We're going to a king's tomb. There's lots of undead, and all we know is he was a deceptive king. We found a couple bodies on the road. It looked like they were killed by weapons, melee and arrows. No weapons on them, though, but it looks like they may have had them. One was a human who had a silver necklace. The other guy was a halfling. Ken the Fool went to take the silver chain off the human and got rock rubbed. I never touch a dead body. I've learned my lesson there in Tim's games because you will get rock rubbed. But it was a silver holy symbol, 50 silver piece value, holy symbol of Delaquain. She is the goddess of battle and independence. For our listeners, the other main god who sort of in the area is Sarath, god of discipline and order. Without that, there's only destruction. We hit the Turgle homestead. He's a deaf farmer who had a spear.
That's an appropriate term.
Turgle?
Yeah, no, you hit the Turgle homestead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We hit it. Yep. He is a deaf farmer who had a spear of Sarath over the fireplace. He was originally from Scorn. Ken killed his horse when the cure spell failed because he was out there plowing the field. Then we put stayed in his cabin that's just surrounded by a palisade wall, like 10-foot tall wall. Bear attacked. Everybody else wanted to scare him away. I was the brave one of the party and said, no, we must fight this bear. We killed the bear.
Needlessly.
We killed the bear. We got some bear XP. We got some bear food. We got some bear fur.
We did not get bear XP. We lost. We gained and lost.
Yeah.
There's no XP.
We got XP. I
No.
got some.
No.
I don't know what you're talking. I wrote 10 XP down. I don't know what you're
Ask-
talking about.
Ask the DM.
After that, we came across another homestead. There's an old shrine above in the cabin area and a stairwell down into the earth. Northmen built the shrine in the hole. 100 years old at least. The wood of the shrine was aged and brittle and rotten. We found a pouch of 100 hard silver. Each hard silver is worth 20 regular silver. So we got some fucking serious cash. We got 2 XP for showing up. We got 1 XP for finding the pouch, and then 1 for something else. I don't know what the other something else was. I just wrote it down. But yeah, so we got 4 XP, and you guys who did your write-ups and videos that I fucking forgot again got extra XP. Son of a bitch. Yeah. So
I'm third.
yeah, I'm up to 11 out of 20. What are you guys rocking right now, XP wise?
Let's see.
You must be higher than me. You must be closing on 15. If
I'm at 11 out of 20, but
Wow.
whatever I get tonight for doing the video, so that'll be added in there.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
all
I
right.
had 15 written down, but I don't remember if I. So
You got some extra XP your initial one too. That's why you're probably a little ahead of them too, Vance.
Yeah.
So
Your session 0, you went straight into adventure mode.
of course.
You almost lost your character like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, I died 3 times already. So that's XP right there.
Mhm.
Right.
So so I can't remember. I got 15 on my card, so I don't remember if I added it. So if I should have 17 or if I have 21.
You probably got whatever's higher. I mean,
Yeah, I'll
I'm
take whatever.
11.
So that puts me at third then.
Leveled then, Ben. You might have leveled, dude. Both both Jurjam and Columbo have a luck point that has not been used yet. So
John and who?
Columbo.
Oh, Columbo. Okay.
Each have a luck point.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're good. We're doing good. All right.
Do you have a luck point, Vance? I don't remember.
Yeah, I have one. I haven't used it.
Haven't used it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't do you any good keeping it in the canteen, just so you know.
Mhm.
Can't give you. I can only give you 1 at a time anyhow.
Yep.
That's true. Yeah.
So keep on doing cool shit, and you won't have to worry about it.
Yep.
All right. So you guys, I think you guys stayed the night there too, or was it just the afternoon you guys were there? I don't have time written down.
I'm not sure, dude.
You know what? So yeah, because you went 1, 2 hexes. You can go 1 more. All right. And you look at your map,
Oh,
and if you guys kill Ken's guy, what is it?
It's true. He's not here. He can't defend himself.
Nope. Poor.
Both verbally nor physically. We can take his ass out. Oh, little sad news today. I don't know if you guys saw the text. Freaking James Earl Jones died, man.
I did see that.
Yeah. What the
Yeah.
hell?
Well, he was what, 93,
93.
97?
Yeah.
Lived a good life, and he was
That's
fucking
good.
Darth
Yeah.
Vader. Can't beat that, man. Well, not fucking Darth Vader. He was Darth Vader. God damn it. You know.
Right.
more importantly, he was also dude.
Yeah.
That's
Amen.
true too.
And he was also the father in Coming to America. Remember that one? That was a great
Yeah.
role. Never saw him in
He-
a comedy thing before that. That was hilarious.
And he had one of the better episodes in The Big Bang Theory.
Yes.
That was so
yes.
funny when him and Sheldon hung out for the day. That was so
Yep.
funny.
Yep. And he came back and nobody believed him or something, right?
All right, so if you guys want to look on your map, so basically you have to decide whether you want to kind of take a northerly route or kind of a southern.
So, all right. King's Barrow. We're started in Hound. All right, here we are. Turtle's Farm.
And the
Looks
next
like
one over.
two. We're
You're
see,
right
we're,
there.
we're here. Okay, we're right
Yep.
here now. Doesn't shit. All right. Okay, if I click on it, it goes away. Don't go north. I guess we're not going north. Underground group, I think they were goblins. Tim, did you write that? You got like
What?
good handwriting. Is that you or did Ivy write that?
No, I read it.
Yeah. Got
Wow.
good
That's my
handwriting.
sloppy
Dude.
printing. That's my sloppy. I used to do calligraphy for a hobby for a
you
long
have
time
not-
ago.
You have not seen my writing.
No, mine is. I can't read my own a day later. This is actually good writing. Don't go north. All right, we'll take that advice.
Well,
Is there just a sign in the middle of the road that says "Don't go north"?
Yeah,
Don't go north there.
So we're midday. Turgle's Farm was the one day, and then we went half a day to the crypt, so we got another half a day's of travel. So we could go to Stay Away Feel Creepy, or
Well, you don't know. You have no idea where that's at. You don't, because you don't know how far away that distance is.
oh, okay. I thought it was the Scalish or something. Then it's not really, huh?
Do you see any hexes?
No.
Right, Paul? Remember how we just had this conversation?
That's right.
No hexes. Here's that region map you're talking about, Joe.
All right,
This is
so
a hand-drawn region map from somebody who was traveling through the forest and doing this. So, and who had map stamps, so I could make all those little stamps.
Where did we get the map from again? We got that from the lady, right?
Yes,
the
the
Northman
dead lady.
warrior lady. Yeah.
it wasn't a
Yeah.
Northern warrior lady. She was a member of the Silent Knives. She had that necklace on her.
Yeah, she was an elf too, I believe.
Believe so. Yeah. All right. So let's head generally northwesterly, right?
You're going to go
And-
northwesterly? So
I
you're
mean,
gonna
we
try to
got
head
no
towards
other. Yeah, I mean, if we, as I'm pointing with my finger on the map, like you're going to see
I
it.
know.
Yeah.
I can see that. I can see. You see the cursor though.
Yeah. So let's try to like go between these two, huh? Maybe
All
not
right.
stop at creepy bad places.
Well, you're not even close to there yet. You're
Okay.
still you're thinking like that's the next step. You're still down here. So all I'm asking is if you're going to go like kind of a south west or northwest. You tell me.
We got to get towards the destination, right? Don't get distracted because we only have limited food. We got like 9 days of food, right?
But today you still have a free day of rations too because you're using the rations from the horse that you got.
That's true. We haven't used any food yet. That's true.
No,
That's
yeah,
true.
because you got to use the horse yesterday, and you'll get to use the horse today, and then if you need to, then you'll start getting into your rations.
Okay. Underground group, goblins. Well,
So which way is it going to be, guys? Southwest or northwest?
towards the goal or towards the distraction that he'll use to kill us on?
One's more towards the hill. Like if you go to the northwest, it's kind of following the hill. You're kind of following the hills edges,
Mm-hmm.
and if you go down to the southwest, you're heading back into the deeper forest again.
Okay.
Well, let's stay away from the deeper forest.
Yeah.
Well, there's clearly nothing to the south, right? Absolutely. There's nothing on the map. There must be nothing bad to the south. And, if it went due.
Of
So
course,
if we go
no.
generally westerly, wouldn't we go between those two areas?
That's what I'm thinking, right? If we went northwest, you talking northwesterly, Vince?
I'm saying westerly. So if northwest is
One or the other. We'll head, right?
Southwest. If we split the difference, that's west. Isn't that
Right?
Just
Yeah.
straight west from where we're at, basically.
West.
And then try to
We'll
loop
track along
around.
the kind of in front of the foothills there, and
Okay.
see what it gives us.
Eleanor's taking her finger and licking it and putting it in the air,
Yeah,
So-
and,
yeah,
and
yeah,
what is
yeah.
that tell her?
saying which way the wind's blowing.
Yeah. I mean, so, Vance, if you're like, follow my cursor on the screen, if you're saying like this, like that kind of thing.
Yeah, or although if it says don't go north, but if we go northwest, we may encounter the underground group, the goblins, which I could theoretically,
Yeah.
communicate with and
Bring on and recruit. That's true.
Yeah, and add to my unstoppable goblin legions.
I know. Yeah, that's a good point, man.
His goblin horde.
Yes,
No,
That's true. That's a good idea, dude. I forgot we got a goblin
it's
in
very
there.
much a horde in lowercase at this point.
All right. You want to try for the more northerly, westerly?
Yeah,
aim for
northwest.
the
I think
goblins.
that's fine. Yeah, let's do that.
All right. What do you think, Paul?
All right, Vance, you are going to be my D6 roller for getting lost.
Oh, perfect.
Better you than me.
So
I'm not going to tell you what number you have to roll to get lost, though.
Sure.
I'm just writing it down.
Okay. I rolled a
All
number.
right. Okay. Let me- All right, Joe, you give me a D6 roll.
D6. 6.
All right. You guys start following the ridge of the hills and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But you're finding yourselves in kind of more wooded area. It's like the ridge you guys didn't follow it correctly, and now you've kind of lost the sight of where you are located.
Mm.
You guys are you're in the deep dark woods. So it's getting to the point where you have to make camp. Do you want to search for shelter, or are you just going to make camp? Because if you go looking for shelter, you do have a chance of getting lost even more. Oh, and I need a torchlight too. Torchlit.
Who's got one?
Yeah. Somebody burn up a torch.
Well, Gunnery and Burns have some.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let the boys.
Right.
Which one's going to have a Gunnery or Burns?
Burns is going to have it because he likes to play
Burns.
with fire. He likes to play with fire.
His
Burn
name
it,
suits him that
Burn.
way.
All right.
I got 4 torches left myself on Columbo, and there are 4 on Jurjam.
All right. So searching for shelter, or just going to try to make camp here?
Shelter means lost, and camp means not lost.
Shelter means you just won't have the best opportunity for making a secure camp. You'll be more exposed type of thing if you're looking for better like shelter.
What do you think, guys? Want to do it?
So what it'll be is if you fail to find shelter, I'm going to make 3 rolls a night. All right. If you do find shelter, then it'll be 2.
And if we don't find shelter, we might get lost and have to burn another ration or something.
Well, what'll happen is you'll increase your chances of getting found from the random encounter. Will go from 1 in 6 to 1 in 2 and 6.
Oh. Shit. That's a lot of math, and none of it works in our favor.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, 6 1/2 dozen the other.
We might as well look for shelter.
Yeah. The gamble, but yeah, it makes sense.
Who's going to take the lead on that task?
Go ahead. I was gonna say, does scouting give me anything on that, Tim?
No.
Does anybody have a background for anything like that? No. Okay.
No, you got a plains barbarian basically, and then Vance. I can't remember what was your background again.
Crafter or something like that.
I was going to say I thought it was a crafter.
Yeah, I can make a birdhouse.
All right, that's cool.
And then Joe, you are a scout.
Yeah, and just so we know, I have Jurjam with me. Who has who with them? Eleanor has the 2 murder hobo boys.
Yep.
And Vance, you have anybody or no?
Yep.
No. Okay.
No, you guys got 3. You know what? I'll tell you what. I don't know what Jurjam's background is. So give me a D20 roll, Joe. Yeah, let's see what it is.
Is there a table in there? A random table?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. All right.
Haven't you opened up your ShadowDark book?
Only when I'm looking to not get fucked, you know.
Well,
yeah,
that's not where you're gonna look. Wrong place to look.
All right. Where are all the tables?
The truth you see will not be found here.
26.
Yeah, page 26, Joe.
All right, here we go. D20. Come on, baby. No whammies. 18. I'm a scholar. Oh yeah, a scholar.
He's a scholar about ancient history and lore. Write that down for
Christ.
That's so funny. That's going to serve you well here.
Yeah.
They might know something about something. Who knows? I don't know.
I'll
If you'd have got a ranger, you rode with 50 Ranger, then we would have, you know,
little shot there, yeah.
Cooking there, but
Wait, we can still roll the 25 backgrounds of all the goblins that Vance has.
Right.
Yeah, they're all at home though.
The law of averages tell us that one of them knows something.
You would think.
Do that during my downtime. Yeah.
How about the Chucky dolls you're tailing around behind you there? Do you have any backgrounds that are worth anything?
They're not leveled yet.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And they're not going to have any backgrounds for this. They're too young to have a background. They barely have a back, let alone a background. So
true.
ShadowDark. We got a lot of people here. We got 10 people watching.
Yeah, the scholar says we should have brought a ranger.
Yeah. Give me shelter.
We should have brought a healer.
Yeah.
No, we thought we did, but somebody bailed out on us, motherfucker.
Well, like I said, you may have saved yourselves from that one.
Yeah,
that's true. The
we've seen how good of healing they do. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's the only healer that when he lays his hands, he goes clear.
Jesus.
All right. So, Paul, give me a D6 roll.
A D6 roll. Okay.
Let's see what you get there.
All right. A 4.
All right. You end up finding a cave, small cave. It's a cave that you would have to like crawl into. You're not sure how big it is inside, but you do see a small crawling cave. Vance, it's more like a stooping cave for you, and I guess you too, Joe.
Okay. All right.
Shorter folks. So it's about, I'm going to say it's like 3.5.
All right.
Feet, you know, kind of in height and that.
And how deep is it? Is it like you see the back of it with a torchlight or?
It's really hard to tell from the entrance. It does look like it goes in a little bit, but you can't see too much inside of it.
I'll lead the way as long as somebody behind me holds that torch.
Well, with the torch behind you, there's no light going around you, Joe.
Oh, is that tight?
Yeah. Like I said, it's just barely enough for you to kind of stoop in and everything. Yeah.
I'll stow the shield on my back and I'll hold the torch and I'll walk in leading, long sword in one hand, torch in the other kind of thing.
Okay.
Because I don't want to walk in. Oh, nice safe cave, and there's a grizzly bear.
Yeah, you get in there, and it does have the faint smell of animal dung in here.
Okay.
But from what you're seeing, you don't see anything right away. But it looks like it's just basically a simple cave.
Yep.
It's going to be rough to sleep on. I mean, it is a cave, so it's rocks, and it's one of those caves that's kind of made by flowing water that's still kind of trickling down the walls and different things. But it definitely will keep you a lot safer than just sleeping out in the open.
Okay. All right, that's cool. There's nothing in there that's going to kill us. I went to the way back, came back
Well,
out.
it smells like there was an animal in there.
Recently or just habitually?
Yeah, like I said, it's a faint smell.
Okay. All right. Maybe throw some brush over the front, guys, and, light a torch or whatever inside.
Okay.
Keep the torch going. Wait, do we have to blow 3 torches for an overnight or something like that here?
No, you're in the forest. You can find fucking fire.
We can start a campfire, can't we?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I mean, if you were in the middle of a dungeon or something, you would have to burn 3. But you guys are in a forest. I'm gonna assume, even though none of you guys are rangers, you'll be able to find pieces of wood on the ground.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe not this group.
Yeah.
I mean, one of you guys would critically fail and fall down the ravine or something like that.
Careful about your assumptions you make.
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
Sticks attack you and stab your eye out.
Crit on the roll. We get a splinter that turns infected, get sepsis, and die. So yeah,
that's exactly it.
I would expect nothing less.
All right.
Fair.
You guys go through the night, and the only thing, Joe, on your watch, the only thing at one point during the night, not like the night's any different from anywhere else, you see a sudden like flash of a light. It's kind of bright, but it's almost like a lightning flash, you know.
Okay.
And then it doesn't happen again.
Okay. Well, we survived the night, guys. That's the key.
Yep. And you guys, so any hit points lost or any spells lost, you know, recover.
Okay.
Then now you guys would be using your rations, you know, for real.
Okay.
So we'll burn one ration. This is the first ration burn, really.
No. You don't have to burn one today. You only have to burn one ration a day. So you burned your like horse ration.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Night.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just saying from this time forward, then you would start marking them off if need be. All right. Now you guys are not sure where you're at. So you tell me which direction you want to go in.
Yeah. I mean, we could
think
stay
we're
the
going
course.
to stick with westerly.
Yeah. Westerly generally, right?
Okay.
Assumed west.
Westerly generally.
Although if we get the morning sun, we should be able to at least get some sort of.
It's hard to see the sun, and like I said, it's very hard because the tree cover is so thick.
Yeah, of course you're going to do that to us, sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So do you want to give me a roll then, Vance, if you're going to go westerly?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
D6 roll, man.
All right. And that's, right on the path. Yep.
All right. You guys are tromping through some more woods, and let's see. Paul, give me a 2d6 roll.
2d6.
That sounds like a random encounter, boys and girls.
9.
All right. What'd you get? A 3 and a 6. All right.
I like that laugh.
Yeah, I know. Seriously, I'm gonna go take a piss real quick because when Tim laughs like that, we're dead. So I'll be right back, boys and girls.
You guys are traveling, and on a ridge that's not too far away, like across a ravine, you see some of the famous giant deer of the Komor Forest. A family, like you see a buck leading 2 does and like what would be regular size deer or size deer fawns.
I think we've seen one of these deers before, guys. I think we barely missed it.
Yeah,
we barely missed up.
It was touch and go.
Stay away from them deers.
Yeah. They got big, sharp, pointy teeth and stuff.
Oh yeah. I'm teaching the boys about them right now. So the boys, them deers, them not the hunting kind. They're the kind that hunt you. All right.
What?
That's right.
They're not the ones that we hunt. Okay.
All right. What was it? I'm sorry. I was taking a leak when you told us our doom.
What?
It was giant deer.
Oh boy.
We almost encountered one of those before.
Yeah.
This one's a far away. So I mean, it's up to you guys whether you want to mess with it or not, Joe. I'll ask you.
I took so much.
Feel free to go and poke at it if you want, Joe.
There's a whole family of them. So.
Oh, family? No, we're not gonna fuck with a family. No.
Okay. All right. I just thought maybe you wanted to try to take a shot at Bambi or something like that.
One deer would be going down. Yeah, me and Georgian be eating good, but no, with a group of like wimps, can't do that.
Still westerly then, guys?
Yep.
All right, give me another roll, Vance. All right.
Is this day 3, Tim? Beginning of day 3?
This is day 3. Yep. Yeah. Now you guys are in the middle of day 3.
Okay.
All right. And when you guys reach this section, up ahead, kind of the direction you're walking, you see a fog in the air.
Fog?
It is definitely like the ground here is a lot more wet. There seems to be more creeks running through here. But the difference with this fog is it's not gray in color. It's definitely more of a dark gray black, and it moves in instead of like kind of like waves, it moves in like tentacles kind of thing.
Yeah.
It kind of waves, kind of crawls along the ground and crawls up trees. And
Yeah, that sounds fun. Let's
Yeah,
see if there's
that's
anything.
perfectly normal.
See if there's anything that on the map that gives us a clue. You know what I mean? Not really, unless it's underground. Stay away. Felt creepy. Everything's creepy. I mean, that's just redundant. You know?
All right, boys, keep your spears ready.
Yeah, let's avoid the fog.
so because that's going to be directly west. So do you want to go north or south then?
How about south? Because we started going northerly west and we got lost. Maybe we go southerly west and get back on track. Does that make some sense?
Sounds good.
You guys are from woods areas and stuff, you know. I have streets where I live, so I don't know these things.
We're not from the woods. We're from the sticks.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Right. Yeah, there is. There's definitely a difference. All right, go ahead, Vance, and give me another D6 roll. All right. Just as you guys find one of the few openings in the Komor Forest, and you're kind of in this field. Yeah, it's open, and you kind of arrive there. It's evening time. Okay. So you just see kind of grasslands around, all around you.
I don't trust it. Wait, we talking hundreds of feet, miles across? I mean,
from what you can tell, it's you see woods all the way around you. So you guess probably a good 1,000 feet either way. Because you guys are in a mile hex. So
okay. Well, I mean, we can't camp in it, but it's right. We don't need a torch at night. Maybe if we set up on the outskirts of it, right, we won't need a torch. We'll have moonlight and stars, right?
Well, you use a torch for warmth and cooking well, I guess rations you won't need or anything like that. So I guess you wouldn't need one.
Yeah, as long as we're on the edge, right?
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to be, because you guys came out of some pretty thick woods, so you'd be on the edge of the thick woods.
Eleanor's looking around to see if this is a clearing. It's not a grove, right? It's just more grasslands everywhere.
Yeah, it's a strange it's weird why or the way this there doesn't seem to be any reason why there should be a clearing right here.
But the grass is normal? You're saying it's not like evil looking grass, blood on the tips of it or anything? I mean,
I think he means that there's no reason for a clearing to be here, that it's odd.
Not waving in a threatening manner.
Yeah.
The grass isn't trying to eat
the grass is not threatening you yet.
Yeah. But there are blades of grass, and I assume everyone's
that's good.
Well, it's tall. I mean, it's tall grass. It's taller. It's it's not as tall as you are, Joe.
And in the Komor Forest, blades of grass are really blades of grass.
That's what I'm saying.
Literally, huh?
That's what I'm saying. I figured it'd be blood on the tips of it for everybody who walked through it.
Oops. I didn't
detect no magic.
Can we detect anything? In other words, if Eleanor's trying to tap into magic in any way, does she sense any kind of magic in the area? Does she maybe
do you have any
others are looking prayer to Tatiana because she's saying, is somewhat Fey inspired in some way? Is she looking and
give me a 12 or above?
Doesn't Tatiana still hate your guts, Paul?
She does, but she's my only god at this point. I don't have much choice.
Change up, man. Upgrade.
Yeah. Not yet. All right. So what am I rolling? I'm rolling a 2d6.
No. A d20 roll.
Oh, d20. Okay.
And then add your charisma to this too, like almost like a spell roll.
crop circles.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's 14.
Okay. As you're wandering around a little bit, looking around, you kind of sense something there, and your foot hits something hard, but it's kind of hidden by the grass.
I got my boys with me, and I tell them to kind of move some stuff with their spear, just kind of poke their spear in there a little bit, clear it out a little bit.
You see a white stone about 3 feet high.
3 feet high?
Yep. It kind of looks like some sort of marker or something like that. But it is round on the back part of it, but the front is definitely has been worked and flattened.
Any any language or runes or symbols on it?
There looks like there may have been something, but it's worn down to it's illegible.
I say, Jurjum, come over here. I need your consult with you since you're a scholar of ancient history and lore.
Yeah, he can't read it either. He can't read it.
What good are you, Jurjum?
Useless scholar.
Well, if he could read it, maybe, but he
Yeah.
didn't really have a chance without reading it.
Ever seen anything like this, Jurjum? Like, even though can't read it, has ever seen anything like it anywhere?
Let me roll.
Or heard tale of it, or
Yeah, let me give him a roll. He may have.
Is it intelligence? Can I roll it? It's -1.
Yeah, it'd be an intelligence, and he's going to need a 15.
All right, he's -1 on his roll here. So let's
Okay.
see. I know if you roll it, I'm going to get a 1. So.
Remember, he's got a luck roll in case you want to use that.
Oh, you know what? Yeah. I'll blow his luck on this.
Okay.
Should I blow his luck on knowledge? Should I blow his luck on where it matters in combat? Now let's not blow it on knowledge. All right, let's see. Here we go. 5. Let me see just for the shits and giggles of it. Fuck me. Would have had it. Son of a bitch. Yeah.
All right. So Jurjum's like, I think I should know, but I don't because somebody got greedy.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah,
he looks at it and he actually takes like he has this like kind of leaflet booklet on it, and he puts it up against a stone and kind of rubs some dirt on it, kind of thing, to try to get some definition of the runes or whatever's on there. And it's so far gone that doesn't even work.
Okay.
Would I be able to do any kind? I mean, so I guess it doesn't. It's not magical in origin, I guess, or it's not a that type of marker. It's not something related to that.
Not that you know of. No, you can't tell what it is.
Okay.
Do you have a sense of like boundary or grave or anything along those lines?
I wonder if it's an old henge, and like if we did a circle, an expanding circle, if we'll find the tops of an old henge of things that are buried way long ago.
It's a very small henge.
Well, it might have been like 1,000 years ago in the dirt. You know what I mean?
What was that movie?
It's the Spinal Tap henge. Yeah.
Spinal Tap henge. Yeah.
Well,
I'm going to step on it.
Yeah, we're gonna go around and trip over the rest of the henge.
Yeah. I was gonna say that's a good idea though, to walk so many paces.
Yeah.
Just to see if there's more to it. If it's
maybe there's a
So
pattern.
are you guys going to kind of do like one of those, like searches where they all line up with their flashlights? And go,
Yes.
Yeah, we'll just do a quick walk around and
Okay.
Before it gets dark. You know what I mean? Before.
Yeah.
Well, it's already getting dark. I mean, you guys are, you find another one of those markers.
Okay.
How
Does
far
this have
away?
better markings on it or better legible language on it?
Yeah.
This one does.
Oh. Jurjum, what do you make of this one?
Yeah.
Give me another roll.
All right.
So,
Is it still 15, even though it's more legible or anything? Or
yeah.
fuck you. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
apparently he skipped class that day.
God damn it. Fucking dunce cap, motherfucker. All right.
He
uh,
critically failed, which means he has a brain aneurysm.
George does not like how you're making fun of his intelligence, and he refuses to help any longer for this tape. Like, do it yourself, man. I don't know what it is.
You know, if we could find one more, we might be able to find a pattern to this and make the rest of them more discoverable. You know, X amount of feet across at a certain angle or something like that. You know, you want to try it?
Yeah, let's look for one more, I think, before it gets really dark, and then we're out in the boonies.
Yeah, middle of nowhere.
No, we can sleep in the middle of it. I'm sure it's perfectly safe.
Oh.
Yeah.
And the next batch you find is very small compared to the ones you had found before. These ones are all in a line, straight in a line.
Okay.
But they're not 3 feet tall like the other two were. These ones are almost ground level. They're only like a few inches above.
I wonder if this is the center.
Yeah.
Of whatever it is.
Yeah, that's interesting. Do
they have any markings on them?
These ones are so low. You all you see is basically like the tops of the white, the white stone.
Are they in the same shape as the other ones?
From what you can tell, it looks like it. Yeah, they're kind of flat on the one side, and all of the flat sides are facing the east.
Okay.
Facing the east. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Tim, I have a crowbar. Can I just like stab into the earth around it to try to loosen it up and then dig with my hands and try to get a little deeper? Maybe there's some writing on it that's buried. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, you can dig down a little bit. You're really going to need a shovel for what you want to do.
Yeah, I figure if I could just loosen it some, just stab in and drag a little bit, not like a plow thing. You know what I mean?
Well, I'll tell you what. You can do that, or you can set up camp, or you can do that while they're setting up camp.
I'll do that while they set up.
You guys are kind of at that point now. If you don't set up camp now, you guys are going to be kind of screwed for the night.
We'll set up camp near the spooky rocks. I'm sure. It's not like we're sleeping on a graveyard or anything like that.
Yeah.
Right.
They set up, and I'll just dig the shit out of it if I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Give
me a roll, LNR of D6. Okay. No random encounters. You guys set up camp. It's pretty. You guys find a real nice spot there underneath some trees. You're shielded from a little bit of the rain that's coming down, and you're finally being able to sleep kind of on a level, soft spot, so you guys will, be able to really recover and everything. And Joe's out in the rain, digging away and everything. You get down a little farther, Joe, and what you're seeing is these three that are kind of these are what you're going to guess is the same size as the other ones. They're just buried deeper.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like the heads
that far down.
It's like Easter Island heads. You dig a little further down and they're like 14 feet tall rather than just 4 that are
yes, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any writings revealed, Tim? That I know it's dark and shit, but
no, not that you can tell. No, it's kind of like the other one. You can see maybe some similar markings on the one, but it's not a language you guys have seen before.
Okay.
Is
it runic looking, or is it so swirly scripty?
No, this is not Northman writing that you guys have been finding in here. If anything, it looks more. How do I say this? There's a lot of curves and a lot of swooping and shapes that they intertwine with one another.
Well, Eleanor does speak diabolic, primordial, and Sylvan. So
it's some sort of Sylvan language.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yes.
Boys.
Yep, it's definitely related. It looks if you would guess you're going to get this would be like an ancient Elvish type of language, but not one that they use today.
Oh, like Gaelic, something like that. It's kind of a old language.
And the way this language, instead of going from your standard left to right or right to left, depending on this one, kind of goes in columns.
Okay.
The way they write from the top to the bottom, and then they'll swoop back up. So it's almost like a waves that they write in.
Boys, keep your ears open. There may be Fae nearby.
A Fae Grove, maybe a Fae portal.
Yeah.
Could be Fae Ray.
God, took me a second there. That means King Kong is not far away either, dude.
I was going to say, that's a good idea, Paul.
Way to fuck us harder.
Clearly, this show is for a certain age group. Just
yes. The original too. Well,
that's right.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Are you going to do anything, Vance, for the night?
I'm imagining a new bit of magic that may have come to me in a dream.
Okay. All right. And I know what you did, Joe. And what are you going to do during this LNR way?
I'm going to talk to Tatiana about this. Say, listen, I know we've not been on the best of terms. I said, but there's language here, and I'm just talking with her about about protecting us in this area and that kind of thing, just in case,
Sure. All right. Who's going to take second watch?
I guess that's a Log's turn.
Who is? Log's turn?
Sure. Why not?
Okay. All right.
What happens to me?
What happens? How do I die?
On the far, since you guys got enough light coming into the grasslands area, on the far end of it, you hear, and you see like the high grass is moving, and you kind of see just the back of some large creature moving from north to south. He's not headed in your direction, but it seems to be rooting around for something in the grass.
And we don't have torches going, remember, so we didn't need
I know.
that, so.
Well, if you had torches, I wouldn't say he's going from north to south. I would say he's coming right at you.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just remain quiet, and if anybody's keeping watch with me, tell them the same, and definitely don't wake up Columbo.
I was going to say, let's see how loud Columbo's snoring.
And we have Mac Thompson says, is this a quiet observation like an opera or audience blurting out suggestions like The Price is Right? This is thoroughly Price is Right style, Mac.
Yeah, heckling Joe will definitely be encouraged.
Yeah.
And even awarded sometimes. So
we're expecting Rocky Horror style call outs as well.
Yes. Throwing toast at the screen is perfectly suitable. Yeah.
Don't waste good toast.
Yeah, if we were on my channel, they could use the super chat, and they could like pay for how Columbo would die.
I have that option. I think it's I mean, the way in the beginning for the one shot, it's like if somebody does a super chat and wants to give somebody or wants something to be into, I will work that in. I will definitely work that in. Absolutely. You got to get Joe some more beer money for ShireCon. Because that's coming up soon.
It is. 2 weeks. Couple of weeks, man.
All right, you guys wake up the next morning and just mark off a ration.
All right, so we're down. This is our first used ration, right?
Yeah, that's your first one out of there. So go ahead and everybody knock one of those off.
Okay.
All right. Now, would you guys like to, from what you can tell, there looks like there seems to be a kind of a large rolling hill to the southwest, light forest to the north west, and then kind of a large rolling hill to the north. which direction would you guys like to go?
So this is day 3, day 4.
Day 4. Yep.
All right, day 4. Sorry, I was doing the ration thing. So Tim, say again, we have what to where and where?
Okay.
Can you peg where we're at on the map, Tim? Currently,
I could if you guys weren't lost.
Oh, we are in fact lost then. Okay, I thought we were maybe kind of close to where we were.
Well, Vance, yeah, I'll give you a hint. See that little number in the corner there? I don't know if you guys can see it.
No, I can't.
I guess not. It says 4. That was my secret number for getting lost, and that was the first number Vance rolled. So to the southwest, you have a large rolling hill to the southwest and to the north. And then to the northwest, you have some light forest.
Okay.
And then in the light forest, either way you go or if you go in the light forest area, you won't have to use a torch because there'll be enough light on there. But if you go directly to the north, or if you go to the southwest, you'll have to use a torch.
Resources conservation is good, but what do you think?
I don't know.
Torchlessness?
Well, we tried the torch route. That got us. I don't know if that got us anywhere.
Maybe stay in the clear to see if we pick up any of the landmarks that are marked on that map.
It is pointing, by the way, those markers are pointing east for some reason. I just throwing that out there. I don't know why they're pointing east.
Well, it's in the east.
I'm assuming in our world the sun rises in the east.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if that helps us with direction.
Yeah.
Maybe we roll with advantage for that helpful little tip.
You know that we go left. Yeah.
Did I just do?
What'd you do, John? You gotta stop your breaking.
As Paul strokes his evil beard.
Trying to make the screen maximize. I never remember if it was F11 or F12 to make it maximized.
Yeah. All right, which way you guys gonna go then?
Well, we've got a good sense of which way east and west is, so we can kind of at least pick.
Yeah. Yeah, let's
Are we supposed to be going northwest according to the map?
Yeah. Assuming we didn't get too far off the beaten trail.
Yeah.
But there is no beaten trail. It's just us getting beaten on the trail.
Well, if we continue generally west and northwest, we should get back to something.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's head northwest.
Yep.
Based on what we think northwest is.
Yep.
Well, northwest. This one you guys don't have to make a roll because it's all open and
Okay.
You guys are good there. It's in a lightly forested area. What you notice though around there, you see a lot of moss growing on the ground. Creeks are kind of running randomly here. They don't seem to make much sense which way they're flowing. Some of the creeks seem to be running into one another, and while they should be running into one another and then flowing out a different way, they just seem to be running into each other and not going anywhere.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Well, that's weird.
Yeah.
Boys, what is happening? What is going on here? What is I'm keeping my boys close. I'm like, Gunnery Burns, step over to me, please. This is just a weird thing that's happening here. Don't go near the water.
Yeah.
Don't go near the water.
Yeah, I have my pole out, poking around and making sure we don't step into too many holes or anything like that.
All right, Paul. It happens.
Okay.
In King Kong.
All right.
So,
which direction do you guys want to
go? Right now, if anybody's noticed, Eleanor is sweating a little bit.
Oh, Christ. What's going on there, Eleanor? The streams got you messed up in the head and you're nervous?
Boys, I don't know how to put this, but I just had me a visitation.
By where did he touch you?
Not,
Show me on the
not
doll.
him, her.
Her.
The doll here.
I her.
Just now?
Yes. The big T.
Are you guys back on good terms, or did she tell you you're still on the shit list?
Well, I'm in good standing right now. But she has made a request of me that I'm going to need your help with. To wherever we're going and
So
wherever's there's a book she wants. And I don't know what the book is. I don't know what it's for. I don't know what's in it. But
she wants it though. She personally wants this book.
She personally wants that book, and she has personally put me in charge of getting her that book.
Did she personally give you the directions on how to get there without getting lost? Giving Vance's character the side eye.
That she did not do.
That would have been helpful. Just saying.
Well, like I said, we're on sort of good terms. And then she said something odd. She said, which one are you going to give to me? I said, excuse me, ma'am, because I call her my lady. I said, my lady, what? She said, which one of the boys are you going to give to me? And I said, ma'am, you're going to have to define the word give. I don't know what that means. And then as she kind of walked off, she just sort of looked back with a grin on her face and disappeared into the woods. Something I'll never forget. So boys, be on your best behavior, because I might have to give one of you up. I'm telling you.
Nothing like proper management and morale. That's always appreciated among the henches. Yeah,
I think Mac nailed it. She's a gilf, a god I love to fuck. Yeah, there you go, Mac. He's right. Mac says, yeah, hills get a better view of the landscape too. Good God. We'll take all these comments too, because we're stupid.
Yeah,
So
well, if they weren't heavily wooded, you'd have to get on top of the trees.
And I'm going to, at this point, I'm going to send out Rita, my raven.
Okay. There you go.
And
which direction are you going to send her?
Well, northwest. We'll start with that. I'm going to send her to the northwest to see if she sees any of the landmarks or anything that is on that map that could point in that direction.
From where you guys are at now, it's very hard to tell, but it looks like it's kind of wherever you're going to go. It's going to be falling back into the deep forest again.
That's fine.
Yeah, we're going to do that eventually, so we know that, right?
Well, if we can get our bearing, at least we can find some kind of landmark.
How far are you going to have her? Like, how far do you want her to go
out? Is it something I can sense when she starts to get too far from me, that I sense she's out of my where I don't have any power with her or anything like that? Is there a distance for that? How far she can go?
I think they use the like the spell part of it, kind of thing.
So she can go far.
She can go within sight and everything.
Okay, then she'll whatever sight that I can have with her. Then if it's far, whatever far is.
Okay, I'll let her do she can scout like the next hex. You just tell me, do you want her to scout like the northerly hex, the northwest hex?
Yes, northwest.
Northwest. And when she returns, when Rita returns, she doesn't seem to have any news, and she just has a bug she's eating.
Okay, boys, I'm going to say that northwest is not the way to go. I got no report from Rita. Rita has not seen anything there except that bug.
Shall we go north then?
Well,
okay,
sure.
North it is.
All right. When you get into this area, let me check something. You see a light blue glow amongst the trees.
Okay.
You can't tell of its source. It's too far ahead of you right now. Now you guys have to light a torch. I'll have to put that. So
Right.
go ahead and write it. Do a torch for one of your guys.
We got the boys again.
And
That work?
what's that?
What are the boys to the
Let
torch
me see
again?
what the boys have. Let me see what the boys have as far as I think who's got one this time. Well, the torch is out, right? So I think Gunnery did it.
The other torch is out. Yeah.
All right. So Gunnery did it the first time, I think. No, I'm sorry, Burns. I'm sorry, Burns. Burns did it the first time, so Gunnery will do this one.
Okay.
All right. Keep that fire handy there, Burnsy.
Yeah. So you kind of see just a glow up ahead. So what do you guys want to do?
What kind of glow? Fire glow? Moonlight? Sunlight?
No, it looks like a fire. Like fire glow. Yeah.
But it's a light blue.
What was that, Vance?
But you said it's light blue.
Yeah, it's light blue, but it kind of moves like a fire.
Okay. Should we go to the light?
Yeah.
Why not?
What do we got to lose?
Yeah, nothing.
Can't avoid everything.
Yeah.
Go towards the light.
Not a deer. It should be fine.
Nothing good.
Right,
bad
as long as I don't beat any deer, I should be fine.
Yeah, big glowing deer. If it's a big glowing deer, then we probably want to stay away. But it's probably fine.
All right. So you guys can look. You guys kind of hit this small swell in the forest, and it kind of looks down into this small area. And what you see is it looks like a ruin of an old tower. It's got like there's a campfire burning in some rooms. There's like a statue with candles, or I could just do this.
Okay.
The only thing that's different in that picture, see that the trunk that's kind of in you want to make that a little bit bigger, Joe?
I can't. It's as big as it gets, it looks like.
We can make it bigger on our page. We just hit the plus.
No,
button.
Joe, just hit the plus button.
Oh, that you mean? Oh, okay.
Yeah, or closer, yeah.
Yeah.
So see that trunk in the middle?
Yeah, here.
Yeah, in that trunk, it looks like it's hollowed out, and that's where the blue glow is coming from.
Oh.
And these are actually, this is lit, that's lit, that's lit.
Yeah,
this
they're all lit. Yeah.
Do we hear anything other than fire going?
Actually, you don't hear anything except for the normal forest noises, the non-terrifying forest noises.
Yeah.
And this, I'm wondering, wasn't there something about a broken stone statue? Is this a broken stone statue, Tim, in any way? Looking down here, guys, you see what I mean?
Well, I mean, it's an old worn out statue, but you do see a crumbling tower and a well.
Well, there's a crumble tower up top of the map there.
Yeah, crumble tower well. Okay, here we go. They're up here then.
Yeah.
Let's
Wow.
tell you what, I'll go up close and take a look at that. You guys just cover me, okay?
Okay. All right, we somehow made some progress. Who knew?
All right, Vance, what are you going to do once you go down in there? You're going to need a torch yourself then.
Yeah,
I guess you don't. There's fire and
a friendly blue glow.
But just in case, just remember to bring one if you want to kind of poke
around. I will. Once I get kind of down, within kind of that area of the clearing, let's see if I can try to cast detect magic again here.
I'll go with them, Tim. Sword and shield out. I'll go with them.
So
unless you're trying to sneak or something, Vance, and I have zero sneak.
No, I am probably trying to be somewhat cautious, but
rock and chainmail, but
yeah, you'd be at disadvantage for doing that. So Vance, we're going to say, Vance, are you going by yourself then?
Yeah, I'll hold back if
Okay.
I'm going to be allowed.
They're just going to cover me with their, missile weapons.
Yeah, you guys are. I mean, you guys are all within like the range of if you guys have bows because it's far range and you can see it. So that's you would still be able to cover them.
I've got no fear about getting accidentally shot. So
none. We never roll ones in this group.
I mean,
no.
The only time you don't have to worry about it is actually if they're aiming at you. It's when they're not aiming at you that you have to be worried. Where do you go then, Vance?
I will go, first of all to the fire just to see if there's signs of anybody there recently. Obviously, it's a fire, so it's probably been relatively recent. But if there's somebody like had just, saw us coming and picked up and left, kind of thing.
Gotcha. So you go up to the fire.
Yep.
All right. First thing you notice doesn't give off any heat.
Okay. And I've got I fired up my detect magic, so I'm assuming, I'm seeing if what kind of magic it might be. If it's probably illusionary of some sort.
Yeah, give me another roll, Vance.
Just intelligent, another on the detect. Or...
Yeah, your detect magic. Yep.
Okay, I'll just detect again. Ooh.
Yeah, magic missile, but.
Oh.
Take the roll, though.
Shoot the fire. You do 10 points of damage to the fire. Yeah. This is definitely some sort of illusionary magic.
Yeah.
Some sort of glamour or something like that. Yeah.
Okay. And then likewise, I'll go and peer at that where the glow is coming up out of that stone well or whatever it is.
Okay, give me another roll, Vance. $18.
Finally, got decent roll.
So when you use your detect magic on this, it's almost like an overload. This isn't magic in the shape of anything. This is raw magic incarnate here.
Okay.
This is just like raw material here.
The well itself, or was this the blue thing you're talking about? The blue glow. Which part?
The blue glow is coming out of the well.
Okay. Oh, I thought it was that coming out of the stump.
It is. The stump is the well.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
And when you're up there, Vance, you notice that scrolling script is all along the top of this stump, the matched like on the stones.
Yeah, just okay. Is it legible to me or readable to me?
It's not readable to you, but it's definitely a lot more like the other ones. It was very difficult to read. This is like in pristine condition. This looks like it was freshly.
Yeah, if I looked at the stones, the carved stones, I look at this. It's the same script, even though neither of them are legible to us.
They're you guys get it.
Decipherable. Yeah.
Right.
But it's the same script.
Yeah. It's the same script. Yeah.
Okay.
But now you know what it's supposed to really look like instead of the worn out stuff. And this is very intricate. The thing is when you're looking at it, Vance, and you have your detect magic, this script just you can tell this is not just a normal language. This is a magical language.
Okay.
And all those and some of the spells, like how you wiggled your fingers and did that. Some of it's actually starting to make sense to you why you're doing it.
Okay.
It's like, oh, that's why I do it. That's even though you can't read it, you're starting to understand it better.
Okay. So it's like, all right, the patterns that I kind of see or kind of emulate and stuff when I'm doing my magic. These are I'm seeing kind of the sources of some of those patterns.
Right. Okay. You understand why you do them and where they come from. Yeah?
Okay. I now have a beginning understanding of calculus if I've done it correctly.
I guess so.
Cool. And then the after my, I kind of stagger away from that with the overwhelming, and I'll go look at that statue and the candle by it.
So again, the candles don't give off any heat. The figure that you see there, it's worn. It's definitely has seen better days, but it looks like a cloak figure, and it has some of the facial features which you're kind of assuming that they would be elven in features.
Okay. Sounds good.
Are you going to keep your detect magic keep going then too, Vance?
Yeah, I'm going to hold on to it for.
Okay, go ahead and give me another roll then.
Okay.
Nice.
Wow.
And and then again, you notice, of course, that the candles are illusionary magic.
Yep. Cool.
Do we know what looks like anything like what destroyed this place, or what came through here that caused such destruction?
Yeah.
Well, you guys aren't down there quite yet. You guys are just looking at that stuff.
Yeah, actually, at that point, I'll probably call everybody in to say, "Hey, I'm check out the cool stuff I found."
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, hey, Eleanor, stick your tongue on this. See what happens.
Stick your tongue on it. I dare you. I triple dog dare you.
Who did he say that to?
You.
To me?
Yeah.
What do you guys do then, since you're down there? Then
I'm like, I'm not sticking my anything on that. Boys, don't go sticking your tongue. Like Gunnery's walking over there, and Burns was like, "Oh, I'll do that." Boys, come back. No,
I ain't afraid. I'll do it. I'll do it right now.
Do not. Get over here.
Double dog dare you.
I want to put my dagger in it. See what happens.
I'm going to give you both to Tatiana if you don't behave.
I ain't afraid of her.
You will be.
You will be.
Tim, I'm going to go to the well.
Okay.
And how deep is there's no water in it, right? There's just a glow.
What all you can tell right now, there just looks like a glow. You can't tell if there's any liquid in it or not. It's just kind of there's just, you don't really comprehend what's in there. It's just a light source in there, so you really can't see anything.
With the hand, did Vance, did your guy tell us that it's like magic and all that, pure magic?
Yeah, this is like raw magic. This is like. Yeah, I wish I knew how to bottle this stuff.
You know what?
Yeah.
I mean, try to bottle it then. I mean, grab a bag and dip it in and see if anything comes up and out of it.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't have a bag though. Who has a bag? just throwing this out.
Well, you guys find something. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a bag. You can just stick your hand in there, and when you stick your hand in there,
if we're gonna do that, I'm sticking my hand with the ring on it in there, Tim.
Okay. The magic just seems to turn into like that glow, and as you get to the surface, it doesn't. You don't have anything in your hand. And it felt, it felt like you had something to it. You felt like you had something on your hand, something weightless, something just foreign. It wasn't it wasn't unpleasant. It was just almost like a piece of silk, brushing lightly over your hands.
Any interaction between the demon ring and this pure magic of the world thing going on there?
Didn't seem to notice anything.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, if he doesn't explode, I'll put my hand in and see what happens.
Okay. And you see a small swirling a bit in your hand.
And can I pull it up and still hold it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow.
Look at this. I got one.
Bit of viz.
Look what I got.
A little bit of viz there, man. Keep going.
Yeah. And I'm sure I've got a goblin fanny pack or something, and I might try to, chase up a couple more pieces.
So when you go to put it in a fanny pack, as soon as you let it go, it vanishes into that vapor.
Of course.
Oh.
So, all right. Well, I don't have the right container apparently. I use my bent fork.
You're bent. Okay. Okay. Got your artifact.
I have my magical fork.
Right.
And I'm running around in there and swirling around like I'm trying to, swirl some,
kind of like a cotton candy machine where you.
Yeah, cotton candy machine or swirling up the spaghetti or something like that. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it doesn't really do anything. It just swirls it up.
Okay. But does it stay on the fork? That's the important question.
Right. No, it does not stay on the fork.
Oh, damn it.
Uh,
Apparently this is not the right fork.
you guys, does anybody have any good rope?
No.
I have 60 feet of poor quality rope. Does anybody have any good rope?
Let's see. I think
There's a lack of rope.
Gunnery does. I mean, but his is bad too, I think.
Yeah.
Guy's got a whole lot of bad rope.
Maybe if we double braid the bad ropes together, we get one good rope. What do you think?
Maybe.
All right, so let's double braid up the rope, tie it around that tree, and I'm gonna take a little plunge into the well and see what happens. Pull me out if I start screaming like a bitch.
You jump in and see how deep the trunk is.
Let's see how. If I keep going,
that's all it is. That's all the farther you go down. So you're basically ending up to your shoulders.
Oh, that's it. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. I might as well. If it's only my shoulders, I'm gonna completely submerge myself. Then, you know what I mean, cannonball style. See if I, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come out of it. Any
some kind of sauna? Like sauna?
Like my hair grow crystally, beautiful, or is my beard bushier, or is my dick longer?
Really
anything good happen here?
You're seeing like like I said, it almost feels like silk. The silk feeling of just moving around your body.
Okay.
This blue glow, and when you emerge, you just unfortunately you're still Columbo.
What if I breathed? If I breathe it in, is there any effect?
No.
No. Huh. Damn. That was unproductive. I untangled the ropes.
What else is in the area besides the well? The broken statue?
Yeah, is Columbo just messing around with it until he has to make a saving throw, essentially?
I think he's trying to figure out how to make a saving throw for this. He wants me to do something with it.
I was hoping it would undo the ring curse. Pure magic might be a way to, you know what I mean? Hopefully be able to part.
Oh, I know what you're thinking. Yeah. Unfortunately, no. In this case, it's not wrong type of magic.
All right.
Remember, this is raw magic. This is not focus magic.
Yeah.
So, well, I guess I'll make a note on the map and remember that it's there. We can make a notation on that map that says the well is likely raw magic.
I'm not even high, dude. I got a little, I've been sipping a little rum here, but I'm the Mac is saying inhale it. I tried, breathed it in. I'm not high. Dietist, surprisingly.
Yeah, he just came back from the gym, so he's not eating edibles quite yet.
Well, he's like the Bill Clinton of the group. I did not inhale.
I did not.
I had pot, but I did not inhale. You know what I'm saying?
It depends what your definition of is.
That's correct.
That's one of my favorite lines. Yeah.
That's such a lawyer to say.
Yeah. Exactly. What would you guys like to do then? You said you have the well, still kind of doing its thing.
Where we're at.
Mm-hmm. Is there an offering dish or something in that statue area, or? No,
there doesn't look like this. More, it reads more like a memorial than actually like a worship place.
Mm.
Okay.
Memorial to who or to what?
Now, I forgot to tell you too, Paul, when you went down there and you saw that script ringing around the well too.
Okay.
And when you were looking at it again, you start having a better understanding of how your magic works.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
Yeah, you're like, oh, this is why I keep critically. I'm flaring the right wrist instead of the left wrist. I'm bleeding. Yeah, so I
Okay.
can do better with that.
The boys are just looking at me like I'm a weirdo.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay. Does it look like? Do we know any idea of what it might be a memorial to, or is there anything that would signify?
Jurjum actually speaks up like that. Well, if anybody's interested,
Yes.
he goes, "This. I mean, elves do this. I mean, they kind of set up memorials to certain heroes, just like we do, just like humans do, but they just have fewer of them."
You know what? I'm
Get
going to walk.
naked. Oh no, no. Rob Conley is not playing in this game, so there'll be no nakedness.
When did Rob get naked? I don't even
Rob
know if I want to remember.
Rob doesn't need a reason to get naked with his character. He just
Okay.
he'll pee on everything and he'll get naked. And he doesn't. And the funny thing is he usually doesn't pee while he's naked.
Does Kellyanne know this?
This sounds like an old person thing.
Kellyanne has bought and brought the she's drank the Rob Kool-Aid. She's in for it all. So yeah.
Question then, since this is an illusionary, this is what we see here is what we see here, right? That lantern that's hanging from the thing, Tim. I'm going to walk over to it. Feel heat coming off, or is this an illusion as well?
All right, Joe. When you get up to that lantern, you notice the light in there has, for some reason, in a past life, you've seen something like this before.
Yeah.
It has a swirl on it.
Oh, I wonder if this is the fucking lantern that guy had in the cabin. That kind of past life. That's sort of a memory here. Remember the one that never went out?
It looks like a similar one to what Harlow had.
That's what I was going to grab. I was going to grab it and see if it was like movable because it looks like. I mean, if not that,
you can take it off.
Yep. All right, and then we got a lantern, guys, that never has to go out. Right? Is it shutterable, Tim? You know what I mean? Can we shutter it?
No, it's open like it is. There's no shutter, and in the light, it's basically just a candle in there.
Yeah.
So it's not like a bright light. It only does like whatever a candle does, and I think that's near. So it does only one hex around you.
Okay. Well, that's still better than that's good.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, it's still helpful for stuff, but. Yeah, so you can just
that
break
one
that
slot.
down. Yep.
Okay. And never extinguishable lantern. What do you want to call this? Lantern.
Yeah, the thing you just don't know the word of it, although you have someone here who could learn the word. Learn the word of what to shut it off and turn it back on.
All right, I wrote down a lantern of awesomeness. All right, and I am handing an oil to Jurjum because I don't want to give up stuff for free.
Is it a +10 Vorpal lantern?
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah, you'll have to ask your goblin for that.
Which goblin?
Which goblin?
The goblin that is thrown around as detect magic.
Okay. All right. I will. So I if I look at it and I can interpret the on-off switch.
Pretty much, you'll be able to learn like the word. You kind of already know what the magic is. Now you're just going to learn how it operates. That's
all right. Then I'll give it to you, Vince. Then I'm not going to keep it, and I'll take my oil back.
Yeah, I've got. Do I have space for it? I'm sure I've got space for it.
You now have a lantern of awesomeness.
Well, you're going to you're probably going to have a ration here pretty soon, so that'll open up a spot. Because our rations one 3 each, or is that
3 per slot, Tim?
3 per slot. Okay, I couldn't remember if it was 3 per slot or 1 per slot. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm pretty much booked up on my thing, so I might have to give something off to one of the boys or something.
Jurjum has 2 slots free if you want.
Okay. He can have one. He can have my torch then.
All right, I'll give him another torch. All right, we're making progress.
I have my illumination crystals that I picked up way back when.
Way back when, yeah.
So if I put those in the lantern, will that give it a little bit wider?
Yeah, I'll have it do. Like if you enhance them, Vance, and everything. You have a feeling like when you're around here, you might be able to increase the strength of this completely too, and make it like a regular size. To go out to the what do you call it, 20-foot, 30-foot range.
Okay.
How does he do that? With those crystals, or just by learning a new word? What do you mean?
So,
Well, that's what I said. He has a feeling he'd be able to do it. But
so I assume we're going to camp out here tonight at this
Oh.
point because we've been
Yeah.
diddling around with this stuff.
Oh yeah. I wonder, Vance. What if?
and you have that tower in the background that's all crumbled up too.
Yeah, we haven't even checked that out yet, huh?
It's funny that of all the stuff,
So
that's the one thing you guys have been.
Tower to give us good shelter.
It was the glow that fascinated.
Yeah, well, that's the funny thing. If you, it works in video games too. All you have to do is show a shiny thing off to one side.
Yeah.
That's it. And if you want, like, the old card trick, if you want somebody like the old maid card trick, if you want somebody to take the old maid, you stick it up a little higher than the rest of the cards, and 9 times out of 10, that's the one they're going to take. So.
I wonder what will happen if you dip the lantern in the well, if it will add some magical juice to it and brighten it.
Or it could blow it up.
Yeah, either or.
Either or.
Success.
So what time is it?
You see Burns getting closer to the well. He's got his knife out. You see he really wants to stick his knife in the well.
Hey, Burns, get away from that well.
Oh.
This well's for professionals only, and kind of, so if we're gonna stay here for a little while, I think that I'm gonna spend my night messing around with the lights and the crystals and the raw magic and see if I can increase the power of this lantern and/or
That's cool. While he's doing that, I mean, we have a camping spot. We got fire. We got shelter.
Yep.
We have a wall to hide behind or whatever. I think I'll go check
Not
out the
much
tower.
of one, but a little bit.
Something, right?
The tower's it's basically, it looked like at one time the tower was almost it was more for ornamentation than actual like fortification. There wasn't, it looked like it was made of like arches. It was like all open and like
like a gazebo.
Pretty much, glorified stone gazebo. It doesn't really, the tallest it has is like 10 feet high, and it's just broken stone and that.
Yeah.
But what you notice on the inside of it there too, there's more of that script kind of on the floor, and it's in this spiraling pattern. And it gets infinitesimally smaller and smaller and smaller until it reaches the center of the floor.
I'm going to walk in a circle heading towards the center. You know what I mean? I'll walk the script, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Until I get to the stand on the center. Pirouette like a ballerina. Like a big fat dwarven ballerina.
All right. You see Burns following you doing the same thing.
All right.
And he's like, he got his arms out. And he's balancing, and you get to the center, and Burns runs into your back.
All right. I give him the hip check or fart on him or something to get him out of it. Dwarven farts are not anything to really think to be pleasant. So yeah. All right.
So while he's doing that,
Kill Burns anyway. You fart on him.
Eleanor and Vance.
Yep. Oh, great.
You see a silhouette walking in the woods towards you.
Oh no!
Oh, I'm sure it's friendly. Howdy ho, neighbor.
And remember that he's talking about that tendril fog.
Yep.
You see it kind of swarming, not swarming, but around this guy. He's definitely the sword kind of wrapping around everything as he's walking, and it's because it's going out in front of him and kind of stretching out onto the ground in front of him.
All right. Well, I get Gunnery to say, Gunnery, get your spear out, boy. And I fire up my. All right, Tatiana, Let's do it.
You're over there, puffing yourself up, talking.
I am. Come on, Tommy.
You're doing your positive aspiration.
Got this. We got this.
Come on.
I'm good enough.
You guys do anything? But I see you're puffing up yourself. What are you going to do, Vance?
He's frozen.
You got froze. Yeah, you got paralyzed.
Quick, roll a saving throw versus paralysis.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna hold up my lantern and and kind of wait, I guess.
Okay. Everybody else you see, nobody else seems to be noticing except what's your other boy's name? I forgot already.
Gunnery.
Gunnery. No, Burns is
with
butt checked. He's getting butt checked over there and everything.
Getting farted on, yeah.
But
Gunnery
and you guys notice this person, humanoid, walking towards you. It stops about 20 feet away from you. And even though he gets closer, the silhouette remains. There doesn't seem to be any features. Just seems like whatever it is. It's wearing like a long cloak, and the smoke or the fog that's around it kind of takes different shapes as the tentacles seem to kind of whip out, and then you'll for a second you see silhouettes of like crows kind of burst a little bit from them, but immediately flash away, and then you'll see the hint of like a giant deer running out from the tentacles, and it fades away. So you see things that you guys have seen. You see your camp, Vance. You see you see Cass Crow for a second, kind of talking to somebody, but then the wind comes and it just seems like it fades away.
Okay. Interesting.
Do we sense a different atmosphere? In other words, do we sense? I mean, it's the Komor Forest, so I mean, I don't know how much more evil it can get.
Yeah.
But we don't. When this presence approaches, do we sense anything different in the atmosphere?
It's unsettling, but it's not like when you guys were in the Stone Toad mine, and you guys kind of felt that demonic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This does not feel like this. It's not fear that you guys feel. It's almost awe.
Oh.
Okay. Hey, Eleanor, you talk elf, right?
I do.
Would you say hello and say that we're just visiting?
And he's kind of covering his face. Oh, could you take care of this?
Kind of talking to the side.
I'll go. Oh, great spirit of the forest, we welcome you to our humble abode.
And if this is your lantern, we're not stealing it. Honestly, we're not.
Exactly.
And when you speak, Eleanor, you see for a brief moment, you see that visage of Tatiana appear and then vanish slightly.
Am I the only one who sees that?
No, Vance and Gunnery see it too.
Okay.
Did y'all see it? Did y'all see that? It's a big T.
Is she like following us now? Is she like are you on like probation or something? Is this what's going on?
Yes, I have an anklet around me. I'm not allowed to leave the forest.
He's on forest arrest.
I'm on forest arrest. I'm not allowed out. She's checking on me. All right, well, y'all behave yourselves. Y'all behave. Oh, Tatiana. But hey, we're here and we are looking, just so you know, looking for that book. And if you want to, you can point us one of your tendrils in a direction.
Well, this does not feel like Tatiana to you at all.
Oh, okay.
No. It's just when you spoke, just like the other thing, she kind of, or this humanoid
Yeah.
person.
Manifested this memory or this vision.
Yeah, it's almost like these memories when you talk. It's like it caught the memory and then it goes
So it's
wisping
mimicking
away.
back. It's mimicking back when each of us engages somehow with it, something from our past.
Right. That's what it seems. That's exactly what it seems like it's doing. So as you're sitting there, it's talking. You'll see the fog take these different forms and kind of vanish as they go.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll
And
say
then and you see the death of you see the death of Clive as he's getting hit by these arrows. He's getting hit by arrows again, and then just because you see Gunnery is starting to tear up, and and it vanishes again.
Oh, I put my hand on Gunnery's shoulder. It's all right, boy. Gunnery's in a better place. Clive's in a better place.
He's not in this fucking forest.
Right. Anywhere's better than right now.
So but it's keeping its distance. It's not necessarily approaching us, and other than kind of reflecting these memories back, it's not giving us, any outward other information.
No.
It's not wanting anything from us. In other words, if we say, "Hey,"
you're not getting that. It's not talking, and it's not. It just seems to be standing there, and these, like I said, it's taking the shapes of what you guys start, are thinking about and whatnot.
Oh, okay. Nobody think about violence.
Yeah.
Is anybody thinking about telling? Is anybody thinking about telling Columbo that shit's going on?
Yeah.
Columbo, nothing to see here. Stay over there doing your little thing in the tower. You're fine.
Well, I mean, Jurjom is actually right there with you guys, but he doesn't seem to be reacting to anything.
We're more in touch with the magic of the world, and obviously something is rubbed off on the boy here.
Was he near a priest? Oh, come now. That was a good one. In fact,
You should take experience points away from him.
And some applause for that one.
Pause and minus XP.
It starts approaching again, guys.
Oh.
Yeah, quick, move this around.
Oh, great spirit of the forest, how may we serve you?
And it doesn't. It's getting very. So right now. It's about 10 feet away from you guys. What do you want to do? It's starting to. The tendrils are starting to reach around you, and
no, not the old reach around.
And this kind of feels similar to what you felt in the feeling of silk kind of going across your body, and and like you guys feel that there's just this thing is made of like primal magic. It's almost like the embodiment of magic in humanoid form, or if you want to call it sentient magic.
Sure.
Blaga, what do you want to do about this? I don't quite know what approach we should take.
Oh, well.
Is it trying to kill us, eat us?
It hasn't killed us yet.
Maybe let it do its thing?
Maybe just let it pass. Maybe let's. I wonder if it's, if it lives here, or perhaps it's, it's just patrolling, or, this is a path that it walks. I'm willing to step aside.
That's probably a good idea. So I'll take Gunnery, and wherever Blaga goes, and I'm gonna move or not move or whatever. I'm gonna just follow his lead.
Yeah, we'll just kind of back up a few steps and kind of step aside, and if it's
Okay.
if it moves past us.
All right. It moves past you. It walks over to the well, and you see the script around the well.
Yep.
Starts glowing.
Okay.
And it reaches what you can tell by, like its two hands, and it reaches in its hands, and in your heads, you guys hear this ethereal voice go, drink.
What did it say?
It said drink.
Ah,
Drink from the well?
is it drinking?
You see in its hand, it has like, remember Vance, when you brought yours up and you had that little thing, you see it's got it in both of its hands.
If I'm not going to be a bad guest, I'm going to.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, we should be. Yes. Well, this is wonderful.
Yeah, if somebody offers you a drink, you take a drink. That's hospitable in any civilization.
Has Columbo noticed any of this yet? Or is he still like walking in a circle with the other? Redneck?
You can make an intelligence roll.
Oh, Christ! All right.
See if you notice it, because there's nothing really changing on you now. You're still farting on.
About the kid? Is he with me? Is he noticing anything?
No, he's not noticing anything. He kind of punches you in the butt when you fart on him.
All right.
And but he's laughing and that.
So I will follow Blaga over there to take a drink as well. So
yeah, we're going to have Holy Communion with the Holy Ghost here. We're fine.
So he gives it to you, and it's basically just this kind of magical sphere in your guys' hands, and you guys can move it around and everything. And then it turns around and gets one more out, and kneels down and hands it to Gunnery.
Okay.
How about Jurjom? Is he there too, or he's not getting?
Yeah, he's there.
Okay.
But he's not.
He doesn't notice. I mean, he sees stuff going on, but they're one's a goblin and one's a weird witch. He doesn't.
Yeah, they've traveled with us enough. They know that random stuff happens. So yeah, I guess I'll ingest it. I mean,
okay.
Nothing.
All right, Gunnery, now be good and just go ahead and drink that. It's good for you.
And Gunnery doesn't look that scared, even though, you guys are very intimidated, but he looks more curious and scared.
Yeah.
All right. So at this point, you guys have to make a decision. You guys can either randomly roll a new first level spell. If you get the same spell, like say you get the same spell, like what do you have? Like detect magic, Vance? You'll roll that with advantage from now on.
Okay.
Oh.
You get a duplicate spell, you get advantage on it, or you gain a new spell, or you can take +1 to your spell casting rolls. I'll let you guys decide that.
Man.
I just leveled, so I added my intelligence. So I'm going to go ahead and take a +1 on my.
I would go that way too.
Yeah.
Yeah. That applies to everything. Whereas, who cares if you get a new spell that means nothing, right? The
new spell may have been like something like
Yeah, fairy fingers or some bullshit. Yeah.
Polished metal. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have I mean, the first level spells are fine, but they're not.
Right.
Yeah.
They're not like, game changing or whatever. I mean, I'll probably take the +1 as well. So
yeah,
that's what I figured. Yeah. Okay. All right. And now what I need you to do, Paul, is you decide, what do you want Gunnery to grow up to be? Do you want him to be a witch? Do you want him to be a wizard? Or do you want him to be
a wizard, Harry?
Or a warlock?
Oh.
warlock. Come on.
What does Gunnery want to do? Does he want to be a witch, a warlock, or a wizard?
This is like reading and shit.
I don't know enough about Gunnery about what he would do, but
D3, man. D3. When in doubt, leave it to the gods.
Yeah, I would have to say he's gonna. I guess he'll roll for it because he'll be like, I don't know what he would. I don't know what he would choose. I don't know if he like looks at me as a role model or. I don't sense
Like
that.
he thinks to, or wants to rebel against.
Or he
his
would. That's right. The opposite is too. It's like,
go their own
I don't want
path.
none of that witch stuff. You know what he'll
That's not
say?
how well it works.
Okay,
How
witch
come
is
you
not, I
want
was
to-
going to say witch is off the table because he has watched me die. He has watched me fail multiple times. He
There
said,
we go.
I don't want none of that crap
Mhm.
for sure. So that leaves warlock or wizard.
Yep. Which one do you want to do?
I think he'll be a warlock.
Yeah.
Warlock. Okay. Roll me a. Let's see here. Where's it at?
I don't have my.
I forgot how warlocks work actually.
Well, what you want to talk about talents? Or are you talking about boons or patrons or?
So yeah, so he'll.
As well.
Sure, Howling War. No, Warlock. Oh, for some reason I thought Warlocks were more magical. Are they not magical?
They're not really. They're
Oh, they're more patron type
Yeah.
thing. I gotcha. All right. We'll go with either because he's going to be a spell casting level. So why don't we go with either? We could probably make him too, if you wanted to, a shaman. I think that's in the second one. Let me look in that one real quick. So what's going to happen is you determine which one he wants to be there, and then at that point we will roll. He'll get a first level spell that he can use.
Damn.
okay.
Nice.
Rock on, Gunnery.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I guess it's a seer spell. Seer.
Oh yeah.
So
The ear is
It can be a seer or one of the other two.
You looking at 2 or 3?
This one's number 3.
Oh, number 3. Okay.
Oh, let me look at number 2. They probably have a spell casting class in that also, huh?
Well, the one they have here is, let's see. This is either a desert rider, a pit fighter, a Raz Godai class, which is an assassin basically.
Yeah, no, it's got to be more of a.
I would say he could be an assassin, but
No, that's Burns. Who's the
that's
assassin.
true. He is Burns. That's true.
Burns is your little psychopath.
He is. He's an assassin.
Yeah. So this one doesn't look like it has a spellcaster. So why don't? Yeah. So you could be a seer, a witch, or a wizard.
Which one is Seer in? The third one?
Yes, I think the third one. Yep.
All right. Then let's see here.
It's 12. So it's on page 12.
Okay.
Seers can wear leather armor, daggers, stave, spear. Whenever you use a luck token, add 1d6 to that roll. That's not too bad.
That's
It
not
is
bad.
luck token. No, you can do omen 3 times a day once he levels and everything.
Right.
You can make a DC 9 wisdom check on a success, gain a luck token. I'll probably run that separately. I don't know if I'll run luck tokens. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll do that with it because those luck tokens work differently. So I guess I won't have a problem with that. So yeah, so he'll get the.
Yeah, I think a seer would be good. I think that applies to his mysterious background somehow.
Sounds good. All right, so then we'll go to.
All right, I got to go answer the door.
Okay, go ahead, Paul.
So I think my wife is here, so put that up here.
Let's see, do they have a special 12 seerless 30? Get to break out some of these zines. I've been having them in these stupid plastic bags, and when I run the plastic bags, I don't want to get them out. And I'm like, I'm throwing away the plastic bags because I want to use these damn things. Because when you keep things in plastic bags, you don't tend to open them.
Yeah.
And I decided to free them.
Free the zine. He has a
Free the
BRB.
zine.
Awesome. Now, after all this magical hoo-ha, did the boy or I notice anything? People drinking raw magic, getting boners and leveling up, and any of this shit got happening now? We still
You
fucking away in
will,
the tower.
well, remember, this is not taking that. Oh, that's funny. He's got a be right back thing there.
Yeah, that's great.
So here's get 1d4. You can get chant, evoke rage, potion, or trance. What? That's kind of cool. I wonder what potion does. Let's see. As part of the casting the spell, you must bless a single drink of any liquid. The liquid gains healing properties for 1 day. The creature imbibes it, may end the effects of one poison, or may immediately stop dying. Interesting. Casting spell. I don't get the part where, as a part of the casting the spell, you must bless a single drink. Oh, I see. So you just told a drink, and that becomes your potion then.
Right.
Okay. Very cool. So that's that one. That's actually a neat spell. Let's see what chant is. Chant is for the duration of the spell, or the beginning of an unearthly chant that lifts your vision beyond its ordinary limitations. You can see all invisible and hidden things as though they were plainly visible. That's a good spell too. Oh, Joe's be right B too.
I'm just testing it out. I like that. So they all know I don't have to announce I'm taking a leak. You see that? And you don't talk to me. I'm not there. Boom.
Or you could just have a little guy taking a whiz picture.
Oh, yeah, you do just do one of those little.
Oh yeah.
Little cartoon wizards. Yeah. Usually there's Ford or Chevy or the Browns or something that they're peeing on, but yeah, you could pee on one of Greg's products or something like that.
I just, because of you motherfuckers, just Googled guy taking a leak. All right, so.
Oh God! Why would you Google that?
I had to look for the image.
Nah.
I need the image.
Erudite asked Paul, "Your wife doesn't have a key?"
Oh God! It's a scary world out there when you Google "guy taking a leak," boys and girls. I'm just saying.
I don't know why you would Google that.
It's a scary world.
It's like, I think I told you that one time, the one guy I worked with, he worked at where I worked, and then he worked as a minister in the weekends, and he was trying to build a cornhole board, and he didn't put board at the end.
He put what at the end?
He forgot to put board. Like, he was trying to learn how to build a cornhole board.
Oh God.
Yes. And at that time, our computers did not have the protection on it, so to speak. So I know, and I saw what he did, and it was one of those things where I'm like, no, and then like he hit the enter button, and then it was like, oh my God. So go ahead and roll 1d4, Paul. And I mean, these first level spells seem pretty cool.
Yeah.
1, he gets chant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So what that means, Paul, is for the spell's duration, and it's a focus spell. You have the thing, but you can tell. But the cool thing about it is you can see all invisible and hidden things as though they were plainly visible. The spell does not allow you to see in a way that you could not normally, such as darkness or through walls, but if you're, it's kind of a interesting spell.
I think it'll come in handy. Is what
It's better than what he had before,
which was nothing.
Exactly. Yeah.
So he's probably a little freaked out, I would imagine.
A little bit. Okay. And as soon as you guys drink, you hear in your heads again. You hear, serve the forest well, and you see it. The tendrils, the creature kind of walks away, and you just see the tendrils kind of just come out until he vanishes into the mist, the fog.
Serve the forest well. Okay.
Oh, we're getting echo, Joe.
That's not me though. Really? Say something now. Hello?
Hello? No.
Hello, not me,
Hello, hello.
not Paul. Go ahead, Joe. Try again.
Do you hear me okay?
Yeah.
I can't tell who the hell it's coming from. That's weird.
Yeah. All right. And when you finally, after you and Burns stop butt punching each other, you kind of notice that these three guys are over by the well, and you see Gunnery. Just for a moment, you see these like blue orbs kind of swirl out of him and then vanish.
Damn. I'll hustle over and see what the hell's going on over here.
We've had a visitation.
By who and what? I got my sword out.
It's a friend of the forest, I believe, or possibly the forest itself.
Really?
We're supposed to serve it well. I'm not sure if that's well done or just, do good while we're here.
And what exactly happened?
We apparently we must have passed a test, perhaps, or
Okay.
we're respectful of it. Believe it or not, inadvertently, accidentally, did not attack it. There was that, and it seems to have given us a boon, including young master.
Gunnery.
What? Wow. What was the boon did you receive? And where's my boon? I look around. Master of the Forest?
Apparently, it's boon to those of us who, interact with the arcane energies.
Sure, John, what did you see?
He shrugs his shoulders.
Man of many words, John. Man of many words.
He goes, "Do you want my arrows to go straight or don't you?" You see, he's working on his bow and his arrows.
Yeah, all right. Straight arrows are good.
Yeah.
Well, you can bitch about one thing.
Straight is good.
Yeah.
No.
That's what she said. Ain't found shit.
So you guys are going to stay the night here. Who's going to be on first watch then?
I will do it, and I don't remember if at that point I messed around with the well and the candles and the crystals enough to figure out if I could amplify that lantern or not.
Yeah, your lantern now, Vance, will go. Oh, there you go.
There we go.
Joe.
We have the back. You see this? I'm taking a leak and getting another beer. It's all in one. Everything right there. It's all in one. It tells a story.
A beer,
Getting a beer, taking a leak.
He just needs like a bowl or an edible too.
Oh, that's a good picture to find too.
Yeah, I know, but then that's too many things he's holding.
It is.
You know?
It's a lot going on there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's about as multitasking as a man can get anyway.
Right.
Especially after 7 p.m.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and the real trick is not peeing on himself. So he's winning life right there. So, all right. So Vance, you're going to be the guard for the first round.
Yep.
All right. Who's second round?
I'll do second.
Second. All right, nothing. And Joe, you're last, I guess.
Yep.
You guys have a very restful night. No issues.
An entire pack of giant deers ate Columbo.
He ate at least one of them before he went
Bear
down.
showed up, carried him off, and
Yeah, there's revenge.
A bear came by. There's a bear shit in the woods.
Oh,
Man, shit on Columbo.
That's a challenge for.
Yeah, no. A couple days later, we find some bear poo with some chainmail on it.
Oh no, I cannot use Jar
Some-
Jar Binks's voice for Jar Jar.
That's a challenge for Tim. I cannot do Jar Jar, so that's a Tim
Yeah,
deal.
I don't even want to. I can't do
Small
voices
blessings.
normally, so no.
Me so thinks you so think. That's about all I got.
I think I'd hurt my throat trying to
Yeah.
do that one. Yeah.
Definitely got to
When
like
I-
height. You got to pull like you give yourself a wedgie, get yourself that tightness in the nut and the ball section in order to get the high pitch. You know.
Pretty much. Okay. All right. So which way would you guys like to go?
All right, well, we have a rougher idea where we're at now, right, guys? So look,
yeah,
we got the
you guys
map
know
here.
where you are on the map.
Yeah. Tower. Don't want anyone to go into the Barrow.
So what it looks like is it doesn't matter which way you go. It looks like it's deep forest.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm. We have. Oh,
So-
did he manage to work the light lantern brighter thing,
So
Tim?
I'm able to boost
Yeah.
that.
Instead of a normal 20 feet, his will shine out to 30 feet.
Nice,
I
nice,
will make a
dude.
note of that in my.
If he never, don't give this to any hirelings ever, dude. This is
Yeah.
like in your hands. This is too valuable.
Yep.
Now we don't have to use torches anymore. Thank fucking God.
Right.
And does he know the code word, Tim?
Yeah. Yeah. You learn
Oh,
that. I'm not going to
good.
make him roll all night for that
Okay.
because I just have him do
Yeah,
that. So
so
it's still on a timer.
Probably,
This
yeah.
this will still be on a timer though. It still does, because you have to kind of redo it every like hour. The magic seems to kind of peter out after
Okay.
in this case 30 minutes, not
Okay.
an hour. So
Can we assume that he told us what the word is in case he goes down? We know it.
I don't know. You'd have to ask Vance that question, not me.
Yeah, if you're nice.
If I'm nice. All right. What would be the secret magic word? Not that I'm saying you're going to die, brave good sir, but Blaga. But based on past experience in here, we got a 50-50 shot of even making it to this place. So
I think
Yeah.
Theodis came
I'm
up with
sure
a good word.
I'm sure he'll write it down on a note card that he's got somewhere.
all right.
I think banana is a good one.
Banana? All right.
Yeah, we got it from the crowd.
Pineapple.
Banana.
All right.
Grapefruit.
Yeah. And then to shut it off, it'll be like, yeah.
Later, Mac.
Ferrado.
Yeah. All right. So
All right, Murphy. Anyway,
timer's on for that. So you guys are going which direction? You going directly west, northwest, or southwest?
west.
West, we're at the
West.
Crumble Tower and the well, so directly west gets us right in the middle of the swarming undead.
All right.
What's
That's-
the Porter's Tower, though? I mean, that might be a little place of respite on the outskirts of the swarming undead. He might be able to give us
Yeah,
intel.
they don't want people to go into the Barrows, so we're going to have to
Oh, yeah. Huh? Okay.
give it a little.
And let's see.
This is day 5, right, Tim? No?
Yep.
Yes, I believe it is. Okay, no problems.
Oh, did we have to use a ration last night?
Yeah.
You do have to use a ration, yeah. So mark off those rations.
Okay. So we're not bad. We're only down 2 overall, right? So
Yeah, not bad at all. When you guys are tromping through the forest, trying to be quiet, but when you have people dressed in metal armor, it makes it very, very
it's
difficult.
quiet metal, though. It's quiet chainmail.
Well, it's a
Dwarven.
quiet chainmail.
Dwarven make.
Thought they would make loud stuff. All right.
Erudite.
It's
My marriage is like
not
that.
the armor; it's his thighs rubbing together.
Magic petered out after
After
about 30
30
minutes.
minutes.
Those thick-
You didn't know. Did you
You
use
know?
the magic word though?
Did you use the magic blue pill, Erudite? It sounds like
Yeah,
might be a
that's-
personal issue there. What's
Yeah.
petering out on you? You know?
Did you say banana?
Ah.
Yeah, I gotta say banana.
Ew.
Oh, we're back in action. Like when you say banana, you hear the Benny Hill theme song, and then you have to pursue your wife around the house.
There you go.
Yeah.
Way to do it.
All right. As you guys are trumpet, you hear, hello, hello, who's out there?
Oh. I'm sure it's a ghost. Let's go kill it.
And you see a torch flickering, not too far away from you guys.
Fellow travelers.
We mean you no harm. We are friends of the forest.
Oh. Official titles, quotes around that, air quotes around you say that.
Do we have little badges now?
Yeah.
Signet rings.
We are ambassadors. We're forest ambassadors.
We all have matching silly hats.
Winnie the Pooh looking motherfuckers. Or no, Smokey the Bear. He was the guy, right? Smokey the Bear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Smokey the Bear hats, yeah.
He comes out, and you see this half orc dressed in torn leather armor. He's bleeding from a different couple places, and you can tell he's kind of out of it. He's staggering, and he kind of stumbles closer to you guys, and you can tell easily that he's been attacked by he's been torn up by wolves.
Okay.
By wolves?
Do we hear any wolves?
No, you don't hear any wolves.
Is the blood somewhat dried or just recently oozing and like it just happened a minute ago?
It's somewhat dried.
Okay. Well, we'll call him in and calm him down. And what's your name?
Rezki. He's looking around. He goes,
Who are you with?
You guys aren't going. And he kind of thumbs his way where the direction goes. He's like, don't go that way.
That's of course the direction we were going, right?
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
I'm afraid we are. What, were you with companions? Or are you alone? What happened?
Everybody's dead except me. That's because it left me alive.
What left you alive?
A warg.
Oh boy.
Oof.
Here we go.
Worse and I have to go back to Hound's Head and tell him that he rules the forest. I have to go back. Can you guys take me back to Hound's Head?
Eventually.
Because if I don't get back, we're all going to die.
Can we deal with this thing?
Fun.
You see him rocking back and forth. There's wolves everywhere. Every tree behind, there's just a wolf behind every tree.
Is there a way to tell if he's in his right mind or if he's
He's in shock, obviously.
in shock of just some kind, or?
Well, he does seem like he's been, torn up pretty good.
Well, sit him down and give him a ration.
Okay.
I'll give him one of mine I've got.
All right.
This is Tim, just in my timeline in my head, this is obviously pre-Kojak, right? This is way back in time. You know what? Or is this an alternate universe or prior timeline-ish? I mean, does it matter? Do I care?
You don't care at this point. But if you're going to put it, this is pre. Because remember, Ivanov is there.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Whatnot. You're probably talking 20 years before Kojak.
20 years. So guys, in about 20 years, that warg will turn into this. Just so you all know, this is what it will be, and it will be Kojak's nemesis. And I know where it's going with this.
We should leave it. So we
leave the warg alone. If that's the same warg we're talking about, I know what Tim's up to. So leave the warg be.
You know what's funny though is Joe always focused on the wolf on that picture, but he never noticed the giant dragon that was larger than the landscape behind it.
What?
Bring it up.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Unless I don't know, maybe that was the ward's tail. Who the fuck knows? Yeah.
That was a few years back now.
That was a while ago. Yeah. Was it Fenris or whatever the hell? Yeah, it could be,
Yeah.
right? You know?
No, why not? Why go big or go home? Huh?
Yep.
I forgot the other one. Yeah.
Anyway, back to the present where he's still a pup. So we should kill him now and change the future timeline.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's kind of rocking back and forth. He seems functional, but he's definitely got some PTSD going on right now.
Okay. So I've set him down and given him a ration.
Yeah, he takes it and eats it.
All right. And yeah, tell him to remember to breathe.
Yeah, he just rocks back and forth, and he's like, I have to get back to Hound's Head. I got to get back to Hound's Head.
Well.
And you see him, he starts looking around, and you see his eyes start kind of getting panicky again. He's like, I got to go to Hound's Head. I got to go back to Hound's Head. And you see him, he gets up and he starts walking east.
All right.
Let's just let him go.
Yeah.
He could be problematic.
Yeah, we don't want to get in the way of the warg telling him what to do.
Yeah, I think he needs to go, and you have a message, young sir. You must go and deliver it.
You must go to Hound.
Kind of like shuffling down the
We
road.
agree. Yes.
All right. So where would you like to go? You guys can go directly west again, but if you go northwest, that kind of tells you kind of where the Porter's Tower is.
Oh, so west will avoid the border tower, basically.
Yeah, and then just go to
Direct west.
Go to the friendly undead.
Straight to the
You'll
undead.
almost
Not past
be
go.
there.
Go straight to undead.
All
right.
Monopoly.
West it is, I guess, right? Hit the swarming undead. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
All right. You guys go.
And we'll keep an eye out for, red glowing eyes in the dark.
All right. You guys go ahead and give me an intelligence roll of 9 or above.
George,
Everybody or just
Everybody. Everybody give me a roll.
Oh.
8, 10. Actually got 2 of you made it and everything.
George, I'm rocking it.
You guys start hearing a low droning noise when you enter this hex.
Chant style droning or
No, it doesn't sound like.
very large.
Imagine like a train in the distance without the whistle. Just a train on the track. You kind of hear the.
Okay.
Coming towards us or going away, or can we tell?
You can't tell. You just hear it in the distance.
All right.
that sounds like the shuffling of feet.
Yeah, undead feet.
Myriad.
If Ken was here, he can turn undead, can he?
Yep.
Fucker.
All right, we have our torches lit, right? So what are we using now? Are we using the lantern or are we using a torch?
You guys are still using the lantern.
Yeah, why waste a torch, man?
Okay, so the lantern is
Blaga's got the lantern.
okay.
His lantern, instead of shining out 20 feet, shines out 30.
That's really cool. This solves all the ShadowDark problems. A good chunk of them. Permanent light source,
They'll be our torches. All right. Gentlemen, what are we going to do about this? We hear this
Swarming undead, maybe.
Swarming undead, it looks
Coming
like.
towards us. What's the tree situation? We got low limbs. We could climb up and get high.
Yep.
Is it
You're in the
daytime or
heavy
nighttime?
forest.
Oh, it's nighttime, right? Or we're in the forest.
No, this is you guys. Let's see. This would be
Morning.
midday.
Midday?
Yeah.
Midday,
kind of
but we're
like-
in the forest.
Yeah, you're deep in the forest. So basically, here, there's no unless you guys can fly, you wouldn't be able to see anything about.
Well, I was going to say I'll send my raven as far as it will go
Okay.
and see how far that noise is coming from.
Okay, so you're sending your
Rita. Yep,
Rita out
Rita.
like a okay. All right, send Rita out. She comes back quickly.
She comes back. Oh, she says quickly.
No, she doesn't say anything. She just
Oh.
comes back. It's still
That's saying, look, that's how far they are. They're pretty close. Is what
she went out and she came back, and yeah, if ravens could shake in fear, that's what she's doing.
Okay.
Boys, this is these things are pretty close. So what do you want to do? Whatever we're going to do, we better do it right now.
Well, you're on the mission from your god. Maybe she should give us a little hint as to how to survive this shit show. But I think I'm looking around for branches to climb, Tim. Is there anything I could climb up and get into a tree?
Yeah, you can climb up and get into a tree.
Yeah. Maybe we should wait for Draymond to catch up with us.
Yeah, I would just yeah, exactly. Climb into a tree and wait for Draymond to come. Be turning him from above, down below.
So you guys all gonna go up into the trees?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, you guys all make it up into the trees, and are you gonna keep your lantern on or not?
No, I'm gonna kill the lantern for the moment.
That's probably a good idea.
So
Let's try
you
to stay
guys
close
are
to each other though. Same tree if we can. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
Or we like
you guys can get close. You guys aren't going to be in the same tree, but you guys will be in the same area.
Okay.
Kind of thing. The lantern goes out. Your guys are in pitch dark. And have any of you guys ever been near a tornado?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do you know that sound? It sounds like a.
Yeah.
That's you kind of hear that going underneath you right now, but you can't see what it is.
It's like army ants, but really, really big.
How high
And that's
up?
where we'll end it for the night.
Okay.
All right. How high up are we, Tim? Just
You tell me.
20
You
feet.
can climb
guys?
up this high. Because, I mean, if I shoot you out of there, I just decide how many dice I roll.
High enough to not anybody can reach us. That's how
Yeah.
high we are.
Yeah, above arm's reach, so maybe about
Correct.
12 feet. Yeah.
12 feet.
Enough that
All right.
my guy is going to die in a single fall.
Okay. So you guys are up 12, 15 feet. And that's what you hear underneath you. And you actually feel the trees kind of shaking a little bit.
Whoa.
And that's where we'll end it for the night.
Yeah.
Shivers.
Damn.
All right.
1,000 XP, right?
Pretty close.
Yeah.
Minus 999 or something like that. But yeah. Let me do a quick calculation here, guys. So 1 for that, 2 for that. So of course you guys get your 2 for showing up.
Yeah.
Yep.
The hirelings don't get that. Jurjum just gets the non-show up.
He gets the non-show up version, yeah. All right. So Paul, you're getting 4 tonight. XP.
Right.
Then that's not total. That's from the game. That's so 2 for showing up is always separate. 4 for showing up, or 4 for playing. Vance, you're getting 3, and Joe, you're getting 2.
So 2 for showing plus 2, so 4 total.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
All right. And you said I'm getting 2 for showing up and 2 for playing. Is that right?
No.
2
Gosh, you
plus
guys
4.
make things so difficult.
Can't
No.
give us
4.
late hour.
4 for you. 3
4
for
total.
Vance. Yeah. No.
Right.
No.
I
I'm
let
giving
nobody
you-
into this tower except you. Yeah. Bloody Python.
when I give you XP, it's always you automatically get the 2 for showing up. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
That's not included in anything. That's just showing
Gotcha.
up. All right. The amount I give you at the end of the thing is for gameplay and stuff.
Gotcha.
Like that, or for what was going on. This time the gameplay was more heavily in your guys' stuff instead of Joe's thing.
Mhm.
So, but you got 4, 3, and 2.
Okay. So I got 4 total coming out of it. I'm up to
Right.
15. And what did your Jum get then?
You would have gotten 1.
1? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
He was up to 2 out of 10.
Yeah. And do I get anything for making the video, the recant video?
Yeah, I mean, if you made one, that's 2. Yeah, I can't remember. Did I see? I don't know if I saw that one. Did I?
I did a live. I did a live one on that. I did a rehash. Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, because usually I comment in here because I think I did with you too, Vance. And I comment to give you your +2 points. So as long as I see it there, I usually put in your comments +2 for that. Or
remember the title of it says "Leave that effing bear alone."
That's right. Yes. Right. Yes, I did one. Yeah. I didn't watch it live, unfortunately, but I did. I did catch it afterwards. But yeah.
Erudite wants XP by way of gifts or shirts, apparently, for him and Thaiatus. It's up to the DM. I don't know.
Wait, what is that? You got what do they want?
He wants XP. or gifts.
I'll tell you what. The funny thing is guys, I mean, they're not much, but if you give me your excuse me, I have 2 of these that I was going to give away anyways. So just give me your address and I'll send you out copies of the Gauntlet of Sheol.
There you go. He wants a set of Encyclopedia
So what it
Britannicas as well.
Kind of got an orange cover, and then it kind of usually it's kind of got a brownish inside, and kind of type of thing. And yeah, there's one of them, the maps. Little scary guy. Yeah. So yeah, send me your stuff. I got a couple. These ones are kind of the cover's a little jacked up, but
You're getting the throwaways, guys.
No, they're giveaways, not throwaways. They're hey, these are all home printed, so yeah. Because I don't do any of the heavy printing type stuff. Not yet, anyways. But yep. So
I pay.
Let me know what they are, and I'll ship them out.
For mine, I take mine to the printer. I send it to the printer. It's only $3 for me. So
$3 for yours. Like which printer do you send it to, Paul?
I just have a local printer. I just go to my local little mom pop place, and I say, hey, do that, and give me a cardstock cover, and yeah.
I tried to do that with one of my Erudite. Send me your thing. I'll be glad to, because I was going to send it out. I tried to do that here. It's weird. It's a weird combination. It's a printing shop and a bakery. I don't know. The bakery's really good though. But I went in there like years ago when I was doing my Hunters in Death to see what it cost to have them printed. And when I talked to the owner, it was like talking to you guys about giving XP. It's like I don't know why I was like, so how much would it cost for me? I was going to get like 500 copies or something like that. I can't remember how many it was. It was 500 or 600 copies. And I told him what I wanted, and he goes, well, do you have a PDF? I said, yeah. I said, well, how much it costs? He goes, well, I don't know. I'm like, well, do you have an estimate so I can? Well, he goes, how am I supposed to know that until I print it? And I'm like, and I'm like, well, I'm not going to have you print out 500-600 things and then you give me a price afterwards. I said, you're supposed to give me an estimate. I don't know how you're printing, if you know how printing works, but that's kind of how it works. And then he got kind of pissy with me. I was like, I can tell I don't want to do business with you at all. So unfortunately, that ended almost quicker than it began. And it was right down my road. And I could have got all this stuff like 5 minutes away, which would have been really nice. And I would have given him a lot of business at the time. I mean, I don't know how many people he has going in there right now, having him print out 500 things, 600 things at a time. But I'd even go for this next thing I'm going to do and get it printed out, there instead, because it's nice to have that local so you can have a little bit more control.
Yes.
Of, the end result or whatever. Have them print out a sample batch. I run over there. Very cool. You may carry on, or ooh, that's ugly. Do that over, kind of thing. So, but oh well. I may try a different time. Maybe he's gotten different, or maybe it's a different owner. So I'm not sure. Any questions about tonight or anything?
I'm just wondering if you guys must be close to leveling, right, Paul? What are you at? All you need is 20. You must
I'm
be
at
17 or
18.
18?
18.
Yeah, Eleanor's at 18.
What about you? What about you, Vance?
I leveled.
Nice.
You leveled?
Dude, hit point rolls.
I was going to say, because you're going to get 2 automatically next time, Paul. So just level up now, so that way it's set up.
Yeah.
Okay, then we go to 30. Then we change the.
Yeah.
Yep. So whatever level you're at, that's times that by 10, and that's how many.
Yeah. So I leveled between last session and this session. Basically from last session. So
nice, man.
Very cool.
Although I gained yet another 1 hit point.
1 hit point. That's it. Oh.
Yeah. So I'm 3rd level at 6 hit points. So.
But now you get spells though. And you get to roll on.
Yeah, I just rolled randomly for a 2nd level spell.
What'd you get?
Hold person.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Which will work really well with undead.
And then you get to roll another. What do you call it?
I added to my intelligence. So
okay. Oh, that's fantastic. So you did. Well, you probably you just got +2 to your spellcasting rolls.
Yeah, so I need to modify that on my
character sheet. Yeah, cool.
Did you get your hit point roll?
Yeah, you said you got 1.
1. Oh, geez.
Yeah, I'm at 6 hit. I've rolled 1 hit point for both of my upgrades.
Jeez. I'm at 15. So next time I get 2 for showing, I'll do a video and we'll get 1 at the end of the all right. So after next session, hopefully I'll level up the next level.
Well, I'm sure. What are you at, Joe?
I'm at 15. So if I do a 2 for a video, if I do a video, I'll get 2 for showing, and then if I get 1 during killing,
right? Yeah.
So after next session, I should be able to pop.
Session.
Yeah.
So Paul, if you want to do your guy, go ahead.
Yeah, let's see the rolls.
Do what?
Lady. Level up your girl.
Here, I'll show the
Yep.
I'll show the screen so everybody can see your rolls, so we can share in your greatness or misery.
All right, so we're
going
to what are we rolling for? We're rolling for hit points
and your ability too. If you leveled up,
because it's 3rd level.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see.
So your talent or whatever. Yeah.
Get out my stuff. All right.
You'll get because you'll get a 2nd level spell, and then you get to roll one.
All right, let's go ahead and roll my witch talent first. I'll roll 2.
Witch talent, drum roll, please.
Which one?
Which one? There you go.
Which.
There you go, and a 2d6.
12. Oh, that's gotta be a good one, right?
You did it again, Paul.
Choose a talent or plus Tatiana.
You did it again.
Well, we had a meeting, her and I.
You did. Yeah.
So she is showing up on my part.
She's giving you the juice now, man.
So it's either choose a talent or +2 to distribute stats.
Yep. What would you like to do?
That's great, man.
Well, let's see. +2. Wow. If I get if I do +2 to my charisma stat, that puts me at
18.
18.
So you get +4.
I think I'll do that.
Yeah,
okay.
Good, man.
Yep.
I'm dropping into stats too. I'll grab Dex next if I get that option. That way it gives me another point in there,
And then I'm going to do, I guess, 1d4 for hit points. So let's see what I get on my that.
Oh yeah, 1 to 4. Yeah. 1.
Jesus.
I'll take it.
Well, they're not a dwarf, Joe. They don't get to roll hit points with advantage.
Yeah, it's true.
It
is true.
And they're rolling on 1d4 anyway, so you're already kind of. What spell are you going to take, Paul? You get some. I don't even know what kind of 2nd level spell.
16. I guess I'm full.
Yeah.
All right. As far as spells go, I get a
wow. You got quite a lot.
Well, at third level, I get a first level. I'm sorry, for one second level spell. So
Yep.
this is
one
where
second level.
the spells get a little bit better in the sense that there's more far spells. There's more
Yeah.
that kind of
Okay.
stuff that I can use from a distance versus
That's
the other
good.
ones, which were all either self or focus.
Right, but remember what I told you. Use your familiar.
That's true. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that'll help remedy that part of it.
Well,
so I think
yeah.
Well, at least help you out with, because remember that'll be the spell focus from where you're.
Yeah, but some of them are not. I mean, they're not, but they're not distant spells. Like if I'm doing, if I'm doing, witch light, that's just, or if I do shadow dance works. I guess charm person would work. Fog is on me. All right, let's see. Let's see. Oh, that looks good. I like bog boil.
Yeah.
Bog boil.
Bog boil.
You turn a near-sized cube of ground within range into a muddy, boiling bog of quicksand. A creature stuck in the bog can't move and must succeed on a dexterity check versus your spellcasting check to free itself.
Oh, nasty.
That's kind of nasty, huh?
Yeah, that's a good one. That's
Tim.
almost like a hold spell, yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Frog rain.
What was the other one? Frog brain?
Yeah.
Oh, frog rain. Oh,
rain
nice.
Indignant frogs.
1d6 damage. Oh my god.
A rain of frogs. That's right.
Everyone in takes 1d6 damage and the frogs hop away and disappear.
I love it's called a rain of indignant frogs.
That's right. So pissed off that they got to be falling. Like, oh, here you go.
They got some pissed off frogs. That's fantastic. Yeah.
Well, you know what? I think I'm gonna go frog rain.
I don't see how you couldn't.
Yeah,
I mean, if you got some indignant frogs rolling down,
I want
some
indignant frogs. Yes.
Yes. I like it, and doing some serious damage too.
Well, they're Frenchmen. I mean, they're big dudes. They're they're so.
Wait, frogs are French.
Frog. You heard that frog? Yeah, come on, it's an old one.
Yeah,
oldie but a goodie.
This is what you hear before they fall. You hear, oh, sacre bleu. Yeah. Oh. Falling from the sky again.
Here's a question, Tim. We have these luck points.
Yep.
Can we use them on our rolls that we get every other level, so that we can take the better?
No. No, that'd be metagaming stuff.
It would be.
So
I got to try.
I want to use. I mean, I didn't even want to use. I was kind of very iffy to use the luck points to begin with.
Yeah.
But I like the way these ones work. I like the proactive version and the reactive version. So I can wrap my head around that a little bit better for my D&D or my DM brain, and that having someone be able to do a reset button. I don't like reset buttons.
No,
but I don't mind, like, well, if you want to use it here, you might as well go ahead. So
we got Ken showing up next time, hopefully, and he says, "So where are we at?" Well, there's a swarm of undead right below us. Start turning,
and we can't see anything.
Yeah, we're dark too. Yeah, it's all dark, and we can't see shit. And there's undead below us, a tornado worth of them.
Yeah. God. So there's that.
Jesus Christ.
Right. Well, you guys, it was funny because you guys got lost right away.
Yeah.
But
thanks,
well, it was funny because I wrote down 4. I said, because I'll let you guys roll, but I'm not going to tell you whether you get lost or not. And my secret number, and boom, right away. Yeah. But actually, but in a way, Vance kind of, you guys, I would say almost got the better of being lost.
You seem to sidestep a couple creepy ass things.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys kind of skirted a few. I mean, you guys got to come back yet too. So.
Oh yeah, sure. We can still interact with random
creepy ass things.
Stay away from. Yeah.
Right.
We'll find the orc's body on his way back. You know,
We'll go through
half
stock.
orc.
Sure,
Loot
maybe.
him.
That's it.
It will loot
Or-
him. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, you
there'll
know,
be some extra treasure
yeah.
to find. Yeah, absolutely.
We got erudite DM also speaks French apparently, unless he's just la creme brulee and whatever throwing out there. Words there. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll be like Pepe Le Pew. The frogs will just be
I'll put the white stripe on him.
yeah. Pepe Le Pew, yes.
Yeah, shit.
What does it say? Oh, ShadowDark is oddly enamored with frogs and catfish. Oh, I didn't know it was enamored with catfish.
Oh well, yeah. If you play in the adventure, he's talking about the adventure he was in with me. There was some catfish in there that had.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I don't even like normal catfish. Let alone
Yeah.
like
That
monster
reminds me, I need to
catfish.
add some catfish to my scenarios.
You gotta add some, huh?
I know we had an ongoing thing with giant frogs as coming up on the random encounters every time my characters were going down a river. So, yeah.
Hey, that roll a natural 20, swallow them whole. Yay!
Oh, yeah.
That's always a fun one. I always like that one. My players don't though. All right. I think we're good here, guys.
Yeah, we did a good job, and
That was fun. Yeah, no one died, and then
yeah. Well, James Earl Jones died. But
Woo-hoo.
James Earl Jones died, but that's so.
And
bad.
remember, Theatis and Erudite DM, send me your addresses. I think I'll be sending these out not tomorrow, because I'll probably get them all prepped because I got everything printed out and done. I'll probably send them out on Wednesday. Send them out Wednesday, and I'll fire out a copy for you. So
Cool.
yep.
All right, guys. Thanks very much for watching, guys.
Thanks everybody for watching.
Next Monday it is.
Yep.
Next Monday we'll deal with the undead, possibly undead.
And yeah, well, I'm sure we'll be the undead soon. So yeah. And just
they
because
don't get that big of number unless you join.
That's true. Join the pack.
Join the pack. Yeah.
And since I forgot it at the beginning, we'll leave you with this, everybody.
Yeah.